So, good evening and welcome to our brand new live play stream of Fallen Kingdom Traitor's Fate. Fallen Kingdom is our upcoming system-agnostic dark fantasy setting, in which for almost a year now the once prosperous kingdom of Eilidon has languished under the boot of the usurper, the Witch King Modraine. Once a member of the King's Council and trusted advisor to the former king, Modraine manoeuvred his pieces well before he struck. Striking bargains with witches and demons, the usurper installed those who had secret loyalties to him in half of the noble houses of the kingdom. And when the time came, those who didn't bow to him vanished or were slain. Treachery and power play is a commonplace in the Fallen Kingdom, and several factions have risen against the usurper, from the Kingswarm to the Ravens. But can they put aside their own differences to unite against the usurper Modraine? Fallen Kingdom is a campaign setting for role-playing games and has a dark yet heroic bent. The heroes seek not only to survive in the Fallen Kingdom under the oppressive rulership of the usurper, but to restore the kingdom to its past glory. For our campaign in the Fallen Kingdom, we've chosen to use the Fantasy Age role-playing game system by our friends over at Green Ronin Games. Check them out at greenronin.com. I'll be your games master for tonight. My name is Bryan F. Irving, and I'm from Gethsemane Games and DH9 Radio. Your your cast today are Jenni Saveall.
Hello, I play Sister Celeste, Sword Mage and member of the Faithful.
Marc Saveall.
I am playing Sandreena, Warrior of the Faithful, Blessings of the One and the Four.
Lars Hagman.
Hi, I'm playing Balore, a mage of the Guardians of Arcane Law.
Marie McGowan-Irving.
Hello, I'm playing Rowena, Shadowend, a weird little swamp witch.
And Ben Watson.
Oi, I'm playing Edwyrd, Elven Assassin, and I play for the People's Freedom Volunteers.
Indeed so. The music that we'll be using today is by the DH9 Radio production unit. Some may be by Kevin MacLeod of Incompetech.com and Tabletop Audio as well. Maps are by myself using Campaign Cartographer 3 by Pro Fantasy Software and are available on my Patreon. Some may also be available on the Gethsemane Games drive-through RPG page, where you will find an awful lot of our other products as well. Some of the character art we're using is by Jenni Saveall using Fantasy Character Maker by Deer in Spotlight, and many of the tokens are custom made by us using Hero Forge. So welcome to the game. When last we left it, the players, members of various resistance factions, I'll get there yet, who had come to Starsreach Academy, the nation's formerly neutral Mage Academy, discovered that Modraine had already sent an envoy here to try and convince the Mage Academy to throw in their lot with him. The party presented a counter-argument, and during the course of their stay there was also a murder which was assumed to be by one of Modraine's agents. Consequently, the Starsreach Academy has voted to join the rebellion and is rising up against Modraine, although not everybody on the campus is in quite such close agreement with the faculty as this, and savage fighting has broken out across the academy. The envoy, Ambler Veskew, has escaped despite the party attempting to pursue her on Griffinback. They had to turn back due to severe casualties, and the fighting in the academy has been quite savage. The party have helped recapture one of the embattled regions within the academy, which was the alchemical stores, which is starting to tilt the battle in favour of the rebels, because the Modrainist faction had been running mage potions and healing potions and explosive potions to their own fighters. Now the rebel factions are able to do that instead. However, there are still several embattled regions in the academy, including the evocation chambers and the catacombs, where Modranist factions are attempting to reinforce themselves by summoning undead and demons. When we left it, the party were about to head for the evocation chambers, I seem to recall.
I would change my mind now, just to mess with your plans.
Go for
No.
yourself. Who do you think you are, my Sunday group? Yeah, so you're heading for
Yes,
the...
we're here to go kill some demons.
You're heading for the evocation chambers to kill some demons, where you are told by
To be
the...
brutally and horribly eaten by demons, yes.
Well, yes. You are told that Captain Osmar has already taken some of his sword mages to launch an attack on the evocation chamber, so you're racing across the campus in an attempt to reinforce that. Other members of the faculty have taken the rest of the sword mages and some other loyal rebels. Can you be a loyal rebel? I think you can. To try and retake the catacombs as well. So we rejoin as you are once again making your way across the vast academy reaches in an attempt to get to the next area where you're going to try and swing part of the battle. So as you're dashing across the faculty, you can see that the fighting is now reduced to just a handful of pockets around the place as the Modranist factions are beginning to run out of personnel. They're vastly outnumbered by those people who are either joining the rebellion or who are keeping their heads down because they don't know what the hell is going on. You do see the odd demon, but you do also see that some of the sword mages mounted on griffins are engaging the demons with the support of the gargoyles that usually protect the airspace around the mages' academy. However, as you are dashing across the gardens yet again for about the 13th time, a vicious aerial battle breaks out above you. There's an airborne demon is spotted by some of the Griffin Riders, who make a quick dive to attack it. As it attempts to defend itself from the Griffin Riders, you see that several gargoyles join the attack on the demon itself. One of the gargoyles is backhanded across the skies and goes tumbling tail over wings and hits the side of one of the buildings, breaking huge lumps of stone off the side of it, which comes raining down into the gardens. I think you can guess where this is going to go.
Yeah.
Could I have a dexterity
Stealth. I'll sneak away from the
dexterity acrobatics test, please, to see which of you don't get clobbered. Your target number for this is 11.
Oh. Me and Rowena, especially Rowena, didn't do too
well.
well.
Sandreena got.
Oh, sorry,
some
no, wait a
points.
minute. It's 9. It's 9. I'm reading the wrong line here.
Oh, I'm okay.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Okay, so is everybody okay, or did somebody still get twatted?
Nah, I'm fine. I think we're
No,
all
I
fine.
got exactly 9.
Exactly 9. Okay, fair enough.
No,
I've got
Sandreena
12.
learned
Because it's
Sandreena learned how to
drafty
play hopscotch.
because it's drafty in this acid bun skirt thing.
Yes, of course. Okay, so you managed to make your way across the campus despite this savage aerial battle going on above you, and not getting twatted by the falling debris. I've just realised I've actually got my GM screen for the wrong game in front of us. I've got the Pandora's Wake GM screen instead of the Fantasy Age one. Let me just find the right one. There we go. Okay, that'll be better. I only noticed when I was checking it for the difficulty numbers, and I thought that's a different colour blue than I was expecting. Okay, so I'm going to drag you all over to the next map as you arrive in the battle area, just outside the what's the names? That's funny.
Evocation.
Evocation chamber. Yeah.
Evocation chambers. Yeah, sorry, I got distracted by the fact that these maps don't seem to have renamed themselves back to Untitled.
Right.
Despite the fact that I can distinctly remember titling them earlier. Okay.
Moving you back to Untitled.
Yes. I'm going to have to drag your character.
Why didn't it? I don't know if it's a thing in this game actually.
Oh, well, go ahead.
But
and ask
the
and I'll see what I can do with-
catacombs, the catacombs. Why didn't they like bless the body so they couldn't get turned?
Because the reason they have the catacombs is so that they can teach necromancy.
Ah, I see.
The catacombs here are where mages who have donated their bodies to the academy are placed. So they're deliberately not blessed so that it can be used for necromancy.
I see. Very smart.
Little dark as well, but there you go.
Alright.
Can you?
I have a feeling that for the surrounding towns, they're like, funerals are very expensive, but we'll bury you for free if we can use your granddad as necromancy.
They
stuff.
absolutely do. You're quite right. Yes.
Yeah, I can imagine them doing that.
Somebody has a marker
Oh,
on
I see
an
people.
effect
Yes,
marker.
me.
Yeah, could you take that off because it will not be an affecting anymore.
Don't remember why I had it.
One of the previous battles, it'll have been while you were fighting that. And of course, also with you, you will have Lanken. So let me just find Lanken. He was definitely with you. There he is.
See a couple sword mages. There's this guy as well. Active displacement
behind
2
as well.
defense against
you
melee attack. Should we
see
be
him?
seeing that?
wouldn't
Yeah, I
have
can
thought
see him
so.
through the dynamic line.
Yeah,
Should I be able
Oh,
to see the active displacement 2 defense against melee attacks?
Yes, that's fine. That's fine.
Plus 5 against range. I'm never going to hit him.
Okay, so as you guys make it over to here, you're coming in from the northwest. You can see there's a sword mage outside he appears to be engaging something through the shattered window. Every now and again, he'll pop round the corner and fire a spell through. As you're approaching, you see this gout of flame come bursting out of the window, shatters what's left of the glass in the flame. Just as the sword mage ducks round the corner, you can hear him yelp, "Ah, shit!" This massive gout of flame just blasts through the window. He pops around and fires an arcane blast, you think, back through the window at whatever the hell it is he's engaged with. Those of you who get closer might be able to see... Yes, you can. You can see another sword mage who's just inside the front doors.
Okay.
The doors themselves have been burst in. There's obviously been like a magical attack on the doors from the outside. You assume that the Madranists had secured the doors against you, but when Osmar and the sword mages arrived, they've just blasted it apart. So the doors are still hanging on the frames, but only just. They're kind of swinging. There's a massive hole through them. And one of them's only hanging by a single, now bent and twisted hinge. The sword mage, however, if you hover over him, you'll see the problem he has. The sword mage swings at shadowy tendrils that are trying to drag him down to his doom. His strength appears to be waning as he struggles to break free. You can see those shadowy black tentacles are lashing around him. They're around the doors. There's something just inside the doorway. You can also hear the shouts of Captain Osmar, and occasionally through the window you can see the flash of his fiery sword as he's also trapped in whatever the hell that is there. As you're approaching, you attract the attention of an enemy mage that's on top of the walls.
Do I attract his attention?
Give me a stealth roll. Let's find out.
Bryan,
Yes.
as we're approaching, I will prepare myself for the coming battle
Uh-huh.
by casting
yeah.
Hands of Fate.
Casting Hands of Fate. Nice one. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
I think me and Sandreena, being the strong ones, should try and save them from the tentacles. Tentacle death.
Tentacle death. Okay, so Rowena, you call out to Fate for help. This is Hands of Fate as well, isn't it?
Yep.
Bloody hell, nice one. Okay. So, once again, Fate responds favourably to you. You've got a 6 on the stunt dice, that's
What do you want this time?
7 points in the Hands of Fate.
Seven.
And the next round, I'll let Ben do what Ben's doing, and then I'll tell you about how I'm going to cast Puppets of Fate as well.
Okay. Well, bear in mind there is the enemy mage on the walls that's seen you coming, so he's like He's lobbed a grenade over the wall and then run away.
Shit.
He's actually running back in the direction of the alchemical school, so you think he's one of the runners that was distributing ammunition. You
He's
also
gonna get a
think
surprise.
he doesn't know. Yeah, exactly. He doesn't know that your side have recaptured the. Anyway, there is a grenade hurtling towards you all, so I'm going to give him a roll.
He just failed.
Yeah, he might not
I
have.
think that's fair.
It drops it at his feet.
Well, there is a risk with grenades. If you prime them one round and don't throw them till the next, it opens you up to a specialist stunt called Kaboom. If anybody else hits you in the meantime, they can detonate the grenade using several stunt points.
That's nice.
It's not
I
bad,
like
is it?
that.
Okay, let me just. Oops, a daisy. Let me just not do that. So I need a 3d6 plus 2. /roll 3d6
Quite a lot of
plus
damage.
2. And to hit you guys, well, he's going to try and land the grenade right between Sandreena and Rowena. It lands in the middle and explodes. Give me dexterity acrobatics tests, a pair of you, please.
Oh, it's just the two of them. Okay.
No, I also need one from Balore and I can't see what that one says. Celeste as well, because you'll also be in the blast radius.
Dexterity is here.
Dexterity acrobatics, please. Yes. You need a 13 or better to avoid damage.
Nope.
Oh.
Okay, so Balore just stands there looking at this grenade coming and thinks, "Oh shit." While the rest of you jump over the Sandreena jumps over the bushes there, and Celeste and Rowena.
Sandreena's not rolled yet, Marc.
Oh, I thought you had.
It was Rowena.
That's right. Marc, give me a roll.
I thought I had what's that I'm rolling?
Dexterity acrobatics. Yeah. I think the reason I thought you'd passed is that I don't notice there was only one fill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well,
Oh,
there you
okay.
go.
Bloody
Ooh,
hell.
actually, you've got 6 points of stunts.
I pirouetted like a Jedi.
You can, but with 6 stunt points, you have a further option. That option is to catch the grenade before it hits and lob it back at
Throw
the
it
guy.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you totally should.
Yep.
Triple six. I mean,
Okay.
come
That's
on.
exactly what I'm going to do.
We've all seen the documentaries, sorry, cartoons where this happens.
Yes. As you jump towards the grenade rather than away from it, it's hurtling to the ground and you just catch it like a cricket fielder and then lob
Show
it
off.
back towards the enemy. Give me a accuracy thrown weapons test, please. He is in
That's
cover
amazing.
and you do have a penalty because...
Bugger.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
shit. Oh,
So
wow.
you throw the grenade back, but it detonates in the air about sort of here. Just poof. It appears to be a blast grenade, so it's not raining acid or anything like that. It appears to be a blast grenade, and it's gone off harmlessly in mid-air as you've thrown it back. So, Balore,
save
you don't
Balore.
need to take any damage because Sandreena caught the grenade and threw it back. Meanwhile, you can still see that the conflict between the mage who's pinned down outside fighting whatever the hell it is breathing fire at him is still going on, and obviously there's the 2 mages who are trapped in whatever these black shadowy tentacles are. So what would the party like to do?
I think me and someone else who's strong should try and free the tentacled guys.
Okay, so I'll
I would
take...
like to cast Puppets of Fate.
Okay. So, Marie, you make a Puppets of Fate roll, and then roll your initiative. I'm going to say casting Puppets of Fate is going to be happening as the others are, so in the surprise round, essentially.
Yep, done it.
Okay, so you
I
managed
think that's
to once again command the Fates to obey your requests. 2 points in the Puppets of Fate. What's your spell power for it? 15.
my spell power is 15.
Yeah, okay.
Can
So,
I cast Arcane Shield?
yes, each of the mages can cast 1 defensive spell before we go over to initiative. Each of the
We're going to
non-mages
need an
can-
initiative count.
Yes, I'm going to in a moment, but I'm getting through everybody's non-initiative stuff first. So, go ahead and make your spell roll.
Is that another 6 for the complications?
That is another 6 for the complications pool. No, don't you need to have stunned it? You do need to have stunned it, like what Sandreena did when she caught the grenade.
Oh shit.
So that's definitely a point there, which I would have forgotten all about if you hadn't mentioned that, so thank you very much.
Oh, you wouldn't, because Ben would have said something.
He didn't, though.
When I remembered it, I would have, yeah.
Right. Okay, so what are you casting? Arcane Shield. Okay,
yes.
So the Arcane Shield crackles into life around you. Balore, do you have a spell you would like to cast on the round before the battle starts? Or rather, before you join the battle?
Are there any targets I can see?
From where you are? Yes, if you're looking through the window, you can see what's blowing fire out at the pinned down mage. It seems to be some kind of miniaturized demonic force with red, fiery-looking skin, flapping wings, a huge nose, wickedly pointed fangs and claws, and every now and again it just breathes a blast of fire out towards the...
Then I shall throw an icy grip on it.
Okay, go ahead and roll a icy grip. You're all getting one free action before initiative happens because the enemy doesn't know you're here until after you do. So go ahead and make an icy grip attack. 12, target number 12. You just squeak in there. So you blast an icy grip at the creature, which is taken somewhat by surprise. So I'm going to put an icy grip marker on it.
Wasn't expecting to be gripped.
It wasn't, and ice is the worst thing you could have hit it with. So it needs a save and throw every round after the first, but on the first round it takes how much damage?
1d6.
Okay.
Penetrating.
Shit. Right. Okay. Go ahead.
So
3 points of penetrating damage. So it squawks in anger and anguish, as you can see this ice starts to form around it, but its hot, fiery body begins to melt the ice, which, because of the magical attack, just keeps forming on it and melting and forming on it and melting.
Yeah.
So this is going to be interesting. That was Balore, who hasn't had a free action yet. Ben, what would you like to do?
I was going to try and grab the guy who's been tentacled in the centre.
Okay, well, you're not going to be able to grab him. No, okay, you can't. Move yourself over to the doors. Just
Captain Osmar,
just by the
hello.
door. That's not Captain Osmar, it's one of the sword
That one.
mages. Captain Osmar's a little bit further in.
That guy, I was saying hi to him.
All right, sorry. Right, okay, so the guy that you're trying to rescue is quite badly damaged, but you've grabbed him and you're able to try and pull him out as well. So, on your action, you can use your action.
Can this not be my free action to grab him?
Well, your free action
And pull him out.
was to get there.
Oh, right.
You're not getting a full
Sad.
like action plus minor action. You're just getting one or the other because it's like a rapid thing. So you've grabbed him. Go on. I'll let you try it.
You sure? Are you sure?
Yeah. Give me a strength might test.
Brian's
I'm
getting
not.
soft.
I know, aren't I? 13. I'm pretty sure that's a fill. So strength
Probably.
might against Master Jokins spell power.
Oh God! Didn't realise it was a spell. I was just hoping it was some kind of ethereal beast.
No, it's a spell power. Target number for shadow magic is 16, so no chance. Right, you're wrestling,
How
trying to
many
get this
help?
mage out there, but so far not so good. So that would be, I think, Sandreena's and Lanken are the only two I haven't acted yet. So Sandreena, what would you like to do?
I am going to go and back up Edwyrd.
Okay, so you rush over to where Edwyrd is and try and pull this guy out of the thing. So you give me a strength test, please. Strength might. see what you got. 15, close but no cigar. As you're trying to pull him out of the thing, you can see he's almost pulled out, and then more of these shadowy tentacles grab him and pull him back into the writhing mass of horrible black shadowy pseudopods. You almost got him out, but just not quite. Lanken to go.
Can I just check something?
Mm-hmm. Go on.
Could you not use, because it only needs one for
If it only
Sandreena
needs
to
one, then
succeed.
I'm just going to use one of my 7 hands of fate points.
Nice one, yes. Okay. Okay, so just as you think the tentacles are going to pull him back in, the pair of you just dig your boots into the gravel, and between you haul them out. You do all end up flat on your backs, but you have rescued the guy from the puddle of doom. So if you could just all put a flat on the arse marker on yourselves, please. Whilst I sort out Lanken. Okay, Lanken comes running across the lawn, jumps over the hedgerow, and rolls up to the other window where you can see just like peeks his head up, peers through the window, makes a quick judgment about what he's going to do, and you see him unravel a length of rope with a grappling hook on it. He smashes the window with the grappling hook, climbs up onto the frame itself, or where the frame used to be before he smashed it, and throws the grappling hook, trying to catch the chandelier above this thing, because the entrance is essentially blocked by whatever the hell this thing is. But if he can get through there using that, he's going to give it a try. So let us have Lanken. He's quite showy, Lanken, isn't he?
Just a bit, yeah.
For a man who pretends to be all about like himself, it's amazing some of the things some of the times he'll come through. So let us just see. Lanken with a accuracy throwing.
Should be a member of the Feywild.
Yes. For those of you who don't know, that our Feywild campaign is about like a pirate adventure we do, which we don't stream, where the ship is called the Feywild, and it's all sort of elves and fairies.
It's
and so.
swashbuckly, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. We probably should stream it, but we don't. Oh, I know why we don't. Yeah. Okay, so
Because gone.
because we're using the playtest rules for the second
Yeah.
book, and we literally can't use it yet. The agreement is we can't use those rules for streams. Okay, so he throws the grappling hook, just manages not to catch the lamp. So that's
By how much?
by 1.
Okay, well, you know what's coming, don't you? Now only have 5 hands of fate points.
Okay, so Lanken is now attached to the thing. That's his goal ended, but I'll put a little marker on to show that he's going to be swinging in across the top of these things. Now then, folks, I'm going to pop out the turn order, and so that I can keep an, because sometimes people don't, their initiative doesn't go on here. Marie, yours already seems to be on, so that's good. I'll
Yep.
call your name out and you can roll, and that way if anybody's doesn't go through, I'll see it immediately rather than getting a bunch of people going, add me at the end. So, Ben, could you give me your initiative roll, please?
I can. There we go.
Excellent, and that looks like it's added you properly. Yes, it has. Jenny, give me initiative for Celeste as well, please. Sorry, I got wrong off one of my other players the other day for saying "give me" because it sounds kind of confrontational. So, could I please have? Sandreena, could I please have a? I cannot get the hang of this. Sandreena on 11, and that looks like that's gone straight in as well. Yeah.
To be fair,
Balore, could I have your
give us
initiative?
your fucking initiative, you
Yeah, you can see how that can sound a bit aggressive, couldn't you? Okay. So Balore's didn't go in, so let me just fix that. There's Balore, and if I pan up a bit so I've got some space to read. That still hasn't gone up far enough. Hold on, I'm going to have to move him down here and then move him back. Add turn. There we go. Move him back. And you rolled a 13. Okay, could I have the initiative for Rowena? Oh, we've already got Rowena, so that's everybody.
Yeah.
Have I done Lancairn? Yeah, I'm sure I've done Lancairn. Doesn't look like I have.
See him on there.
So let me roll Lancairn then. 10. He's a bit slow off the upchuck today. Right, okay, so I'll reorganise these. Descending order, then move the combat round tracker to the top. And to the top. That's not the top. No, to the real top. Where the hell's it gone? Still languishing down here. Doesn't seem to want to be at the top. There we go. So combat round 1, and the first person to act is Sword Mage number 1, who you've just pulled out of the muck. So he thanks you profusely. But as he does
got 16?
because he's got 16. I must have grabbed him by mistake. Hold on a second. We'll just move him down under 17. So Edwyrd, it's you to go first. What would you like to do?
While still prone, am I able to fire my bow?
Oh yeah, you can fire your ball from a prone position.
Can I make a stunt attack against the captain?
Against the cap? Oh, you want to skirmish him?
I do want to skirmish him.
Okay. You can't really skirmish him out of this because he would need to pass a... Well, you could... I'll say if you pass a stunt
if my
attack...
roll was higher than... roll was higher than the spell power.
If you pass a stunt attack, I'll say it gives him a free attempt to break free.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll.
Bounce an arrow off his helmet, see if that helps.
Well, I assume you're going to be shooting through one of the tendrils.
Yes, we'll say that.
We shall, shan't we? Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to aim, so that, well, that's definitely a pass.
Okay, that's a pass.
I'm aiming.
What would you like to use the 5 stunt points for?
Okay, so obviously the first one... Oh no, you get 2, don't you? So I guess the first 2 will go into skirmishing.
Yep.
And then would it be on combat?
Yes.
I'll do a rapid reload.
Yep.
1. We fucking stop, dickhead! Oh my god, it's messing me up. The fuck?
Bryan,
Yeah.
are you absolutely certain you and Ben aren't related?
I'm not positive.
I've hung around him too
That-
much,
that-
that's all the bad
It
language
came
came
through
from.
Ben's mic, but it sounded just like you.
I'll do a...
I mean, he is young enough
lightning
to be my
attack.
son, and there was those 2 years at college that I don't entirely remember very well. But
Dad?
God, I hope not.
Okay, so...
No, we're not acquiring another fake adopted child, okay? It's quite enough.
Yes. Okay, that sounds
Here's the
dodgy
plan.
to those who are listening, but there's a story behind that, and it's much less dodgy than Murray made it sound. Right, go ahead.
Okay, so rapid reload for 1.
Yep.
Then for 2, I'm gonna do lightning attack. Then for another one, I'll do another rapid reload. And then for a final one, I'll do armor pierce. Because my armor pierce only costs me 1 because of my rogue ability.
Yeah, but the thing you're shooting at is a spell effect, so it won't do any
But
damage.
yes, but that lightning attack I'm gonna use on one of the demons.
Oh, sorry, right, yes, good point. Okay,
That
so the first shot tears through one of the tendrils that's gripping Captain Omar. The tendril kind of dissipates to avoid being hit and then tries to reform, but realizing that he might just have an option here, Captain Omar tries to make a break for it. Let me just give... Actually, I've got some pre-rolls for Omar, for reasons that might become apparent later. And if I pick the top one, he's done. You've done it. Okay, so as you shoot it, he rolls forward and into this corner here, out of the tendrils.
Nice.
As you can hear him like yelling a thank you back, but as he's doing it, you're busy knocking an arrow and looking for your next target. What would you like to shoot with the lightning action?
That frozen fucker.
Right, it's not actually frozen stiff, but Yeah, I know what you mean.
About
Go
to
ahead.
wish he was.
It's about to wish he was. Right, okay.
15 hit him.
Would a 15 hit the method? Let me have a look. I have a strong suspicion it will.
Good. Then this is armor pierce, so this would half his armor. You know what I mean?
Right,
So
you are.
6 damage.
Okay,
Oh,
6.
and is my dexterity higher?
Yes, I believe so. I don't know actually. Your dexterity is
5.
yes.
Then he's taken 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage, and you're half in his armor. He only had 1, so you are effectively ignoring his armor.
Good.
So, oh shit! I didn't. I didn't kill it. I just typed 111 there by mistake.
It's like shit.
Now I can't remember what it had.
Oh, well, I mean, you've got another one according to the turn order.
Yeah,
so...
but this one was injured already.
Oh. It took 2...
It took 11
3
points of damage. I think it had 19, so it'll have 8 left.
Well, how much damage did Balore do? He did 3 points of damage to it earlier.
Yes, it did, but it was already damaged when I set the encounter up, because you might notice that everybody that was in this fight before you got here is either down some mana or some hit points or both, because obviously they've been fighting. Everybody's wounded. Well, not quite everybody. Well, you'll see what I mean in a minute.
Yeah, Sandreena's not at full health.
No, I meant everybody that was here before you guys arrived, so the NPCs.
Okay.
The NPCs have been fighting for several rounds before you
We
got here, so
did.
most of them are not on full health.
Wouldn't Sandreena have recovered some health though? Because we did have a breather and everything. But Marc wasn't.
And
at the end.
unlimited potions.
Yes,
Yeah.
actually,
Yeah.
that's a point. Sandreena will be back on full hit points between those two
Okay.
things, yes.
And magic, because they had magic potions. If
Yeah, Sandreena doesn't.
well,
uh,
she
wasn't
does.
down
Have...
any. Yeah, but I don't think she was down any.
Yeah, I did. I do, but I didn't use any.
Oh, right, okay. I thought you
Okay, so yelping in frustration, this creature that's just been shot has decided to incinerate you all. So it's going to do a fire blast. This blast of fire comes forward from the Method's gob. Actually, that might be a stun attack.
Hold on.
It isn't.
Have you rolled that?
I haven't yet, no. I held on when you
okay.
said held on, so if you could
That's
tell me
okay,
why I'm
because
holding on, that would be grand.
I was going to do if it's going to be a fireball that'll do us all a lot of damage, then I might pop it to fate it.
Well, it'll be a blast straight through the doors. So the sword mage you've just rescued will get hit, Edwyrd will get hit, and Sandreena will get hit. I say will get hit, they'll be in the blast area. So
Right.
let's start with the mage first of all. Let's see if it hit him. No, it didn't. It's missed him. So let Sandreena. What's Sandreena's defense?
It is 14.
14. So she gets a face full of fire. This blast of fire hits you. There are 4 points of stunts to be spent, so it's going to use a lightning blow so it can do this shit a second time. Oh no, it can't. That's
Well,
5
not
points.
very neighbourly.
It's not as if that would cost 5 points. It can't do that.
What a shame.
Yes. So what it's going to do instead is an extra 2 dice of damage. So I'll just
Alright,
I'll just
okay.
roll this damage twice. So it's a mighty blow.
Fucking
Sandreena
hell.
takes 16 points of damage, but armor affects normally.
Shit. Good job we've got some healing potions.
It really is, yes. Right, Edwyrd. Let's see if it hit you. The breath
Why'd you
weapon
say
attack.
Ed Weird? What are you trying to say?
That is your name. 14. What's your defense? I suspect it's 15.
15.
Yeah. So you've
Yeah.
managed to duck under the fire blast. So the only person to get hit by that blast of fire was Sandreena, who's a bit crispier than she was, and her cloak's currently on fire.
Fine.
So
Like he's just like, I'm going to add this to my own drama.
Yes. So Sword Mage here is going to dash backwards, and as he does so, he fires off a spell of his own. You see some kind of magical dart hurtles from his hand. You don't see it closely because it's traveling so fast. It strikes the method, and it's very badly injured. The method's one of the wings has torn open. You can see it's struggling to stay airbound now.
I've heard this twice now as Muppet.
And the second thing he does with his minor action is to smother Sandreena's burning cape with his own. He like whips it off and smothers yours to put the fire out. Now then, the second method.
Is this going to be a romance?
Who knows? Who dares wonder? Second method's not taking any action, so Marie, it is up to Rowena to act next.
Well, I think I'm no good in hand to hand. Really.
Yeah.
I'm going to do. I can see if I can claim the opposition stunt point with manipulate fate.
Manipulate fate, yeah, okay.
That's cool.
Give it a try.
Oh,
13. Your target number was 13. You actually rolled, it doesn't seem to have added it up, so give it a second. 15, so that's a pass.
And 6 stunts.
And with 6 stunts and 1 in the complication puddle.
Didn't you say it was already really high?
It's, yes.
Fuck. He's just saving it.
Is it getting towards a major?
Terrible.
Well, when it hits 20, there will be a roll, and it could either be a major, minor, or no complication. If it's no
Xenomorph shows up.
yeah, if it's no complication, then the points continue to accumulate till it hits 30. If it's a minor complication, then 10 points come out and a minor bad thing happens. If it's a major complication, all 20 points should come out. But you're currently not at 20 yet, so don't worry about it just yet.
Well, this is what we
Sure.
time to look at all
Well,
these.
we're on 19.
Yes, no.
See that? See that shadowy, tendrily beastie thingy, Bryan?
Yes.
Is that some kind of spell?
It is.
Can I use disrupt magic?
Ah.
That'd be
Yes.
5 points, and I'm going to use my last stunt point.
Also, 5
To
points into a
increase.
single stunt is another point in the complications.
Yeah,
Oh.
and I'm going to use my 6th stunt point to increase my spell power by 1 to 16.
Okay, cool.
But that's just for manipulate fate.
Yeah,
And
no
if
problem.
this works, it's
So-
going to be what happened with the golem as well.
Yeah. So manipulate fate.
Mhm.
Your spell power for that is going to be
16, not 15.
right. Okay, 16. Let me just have a look at. For 5 points, you use disrupt magic. In addition to its normal effect, your spell is so powerful it may disrupt another magical effect on the target. Roll an immediate. Well, technically there isn't a target, but I am going to allow this. Roll an immediate test of your intelligence power arcana versus the spell power of anyone affected. Right, okay. So you need to beat whatever Master Joachim's spell power was. I think it's 16. Yeah. You need to beat 16 with a intelligence test. You get to add your power arcana focus if you have the focus.
How is your spell power the same as a master's at this point? That's crazy.
Well, my intelligence is 3, and I've got the fate arcana, so
Yeah.
I can add that, yeah? Right.
No, it has to be the power arcana to add on this one, so it'll have to be just your intelligence.
Intelligence, right.
You need to beat
I
16.
don't think I'm going to be able to beat 16.
You could get up to 22, so let's have a look. 15.
Can I do something?
Yes, I think I know what
Can
it's
I
gonna
use
be.
Hands of Fate to make that 16?
Yes, you can.
Oh,
Shit.
God.
So you hear yells of alarm from the enemy as their main defense for the ground floor just evaporates in front of their eyes.
And I'm going to move up a wee bit just to keep.
So and
I'm
you
gonna
hear
say- I'm
the
gonna
two.
say to Toadie,
Yeah, you hear the 3 sword mages cheer as this, because the thing about the tendrils is it doesn't just hold you in place; it sucks the life force out of anybody that's trapped in it at the same time. It's a really nasty spell, and it was their primary defense to stop you getting in the first place. They knew it would go down eventually, but they were kind of hoping that it wouldn't be this quick. this soon into the defence of the ground floor. So well done. So Captain Osmar to go next. Osmar is emboldened by the fact that the thing is down, and he charges across to finish off this method. Forgetting two things. First of all, it's immune to fire damage, and he's got a burning sword. And secondly, if he does kill it, there's going to be a bit of a surprise for all. Let's just see what happens.
What? Do they explode?
Yes, they do.
Oh God.
So, he strikes it down with his burning sword. The actual burning part of the sword doesn't take effect, but the standard damage is enough. It doesn't have any hit points left. So the creature simply explodes. And as it does so, he's thrown backwards. So the creature only had 2 hit points left. It's now...
Well, we can hire healing potion as well.
Backslash roll 2d6. Actually, he's quite lucky. He only takes 3 points of damage. I think his armor's going to withstand that. So he does get flung backwards, slightly by it, as the thing just... Watch out! They explode when destroyed. You can hear Lanken muttering, "Yeah, no fucking shit." Fucking noticed that. These work, you know, he says, like pointing at his eyes. Balore, it is you to go. What would you like to do?
I'll move closer to the window.
Yep.
Hold on, I'm going to zoom in.
Yep.
Right, that's better. So, to here, see if there's peer through to see if there's any other targets worth taking out.
From where you are, you can vaguely see there's a mage down here who seems to be behind some kind of barricade he's erected. There's something odd about him, though. He kind of, every now and again, he flickers. If you've seen, I know you have, seen modern horror films like The Ring and stuff, you know, the flickering effect they have on the ghosts. He's doing that.
Like a splitting effect.
Yeah.
But,
I think we actually saw the displacement when the fight first broke out.
You have seen a displacement spell before, and that's definitely what this is, yeah.
Right, so I shall blast a number of arcane blasts towards the barricade.
Okay.
If I'm in range.
Yep, you're in range. Go ahead and make an attack with the arcane blast. So you're attempting a stunt attack to destroy the barricade, yeah?
Yeah, bring them out into the open.
Okie dokie, go ahead. Okay, your arcane blast sails across the... hits the barricade and blows a hole through it, knocking one of the boxes that he's used to create it off the top. So the barricade's reduced, but it's not completely destroyed, but it will produce less cover than it did the round before.
Right.
So Celeste, it's now you to go. What would you like to do?
Okay. Well, I'm going to move up to here and peer around the corner to see what I can see.
Okay.
So I'm guessing I can just really see this guy.
Yep. You can see he's kind of ducking back down behind this now damaged barricade that's had one of the boxes blown apart that was on it. So now, instead of it being like right up to his neck, the covers, he's having to kneel down to get the best effect from the cover now. So
Right,
instead of being
so
2-point cover, it's now 1-point cover.
1-point cover. Andy's got displacement on.
Andy
though.
has displacement on.
Okay. I think what I'm going to do. I think I'm just within range
Okay.
to cast this. I think because it's 6-yard range. Would that be just enough? Because I think it's 5.9. I measured it.
Okay, in that case, yes.
Oh no, it wasn't.
It's
not
7 to hit. Yeah.
not quite. Well, yeah.
You could get. I mean, you've got movement left. You could go through the door.
Ah.
I mean, you might not die.
That's a grenade straight away.
Fuck balls.
The problem is, I mean, it was dangerous before with the the tendrils, the shadow tendril spell blocking the way, but it's still a large open area against entrenched mages. So I wouldn't say it's safe, but it's safer than it was a minute ago.
Oh yeah, I'm aware. Right. Fuck. If I actually move in, how far back do these doors actually swing?
I've sent a text message.
All right, okay. I mean, they'll swing all the way out, all the way back.
Like in here,
Right, no
like
problem, Lars.
inside. Because I'm thinking I could maybe try and pull, like, once I fire a spell at him, I could maybe try and use the door for a bit of cover.
Of course, yeah. You can pull the door back.
Yeah, I'll give it a try. I'll move in.
And you've got your Arcane Shield on as well, haven't you? So you've got that.
So
Yeah,
the door, which is already damaged, will count as 1 point's worth of cover, which is the same as his damaged barricade is. Oh, brilliant! You've rushed in, and you're now also within range of the other entrenched mage. Great.
Yes, well, this is why I die all the time. Right. I will cast Shock Blast, which should affect his barricade as well as him, I'm guessing, because it's like an area effect, technically.
Yeah, that would be a stunt attack, though, trying to destroy the barricade. So you can either center it on the barricade in the hopes of disrupting the barricade, or you can do damage to him, but you can't do both. I mean, you can if
Unless
you
you
roll
get stunned.
stunts anyway and then choose to, but yeah.
I'll focus on the barricade for now.
Okay, you're going to focus on the barricade, so it's a stunt attack then, so it does no damage to him unless you generate stunts and then use those stunts to buy damage. Which you didn't.
Well,
However, you do fight. The shock blast hits, and you can see the entire barricade lights up, catches fire, bits of it are blown off, and just collapses. Parts of it are flung across the room by the blast of the electricity. Some of it's set on fire, some of it just punches the hole through it. So his barricade is gone.
Can I then jump back to like behind the door a little bit?
I mean, technically you used your minor action to move, but I am minded to allow it. Because the fucking grief you gave me earlier in the week for the word probably. Imagine what I'm going to get if I kill your character. Yeah, go on, I'll allow it. I'll say you're in cover again. Yeah.
Sort of cover, yeah.
Sort of cover, yeah. Okay, so this sword mage here who was fighting that thing, let's see what he can peer through this broken window. Because if he can see the same mage you're shooting at, he can't see anything. I've got his sight turned on. I've gone blind! Oh, wait a minute, it's got better. Right, no, he can't see anything, so he's going to clamber through. Whoa! He's going to clamber through the window and make a rush to here. So he's kind of flanking the door, ready to burst through, but he's then going to hold till he sees if going through would be a good idea. Sandreena, you to go.
I'm going to go to the opposite door to Celeste and peek round and see what I can see.
Okay, let's have a look. So what you can see is... Okay, as you come through there, you're aware of the fact that there is a second mage through this other doorway, also in cover. Very, very hard to spot, but he's there. You just see the top of his head disappear behind cover as you come in. Again, it's a barricade they've built. You also notice that the doors to the two circular rooms have already been destroyed by the sword mages. Breaching
Can I
attacks.
dash to that corner there, the opposite one from the sword mage went to?
Yes. Yeah, you can do that. Okay. So you rush there, and are you holding position from there, or?
Yeah, I'm going to ready my crossbow.
Okay. Okay, so Lanken has his turn has come around, so he's going to swing in through the.
Everybody else just walked through the door.
Yeah. he swings in like something from an old swashbuckling movie and lands here. Dink. He peers round the corner and then looks back and winks at Celeste before producing something he nicked earlier.
All right.
Wrenches the top off and wangs the grenade through the door. Let's see if he hits. Thrown weapon. Yeah, he hits. As he lobs the grenade through, you can hear the mage on the other side go, shit! Right, so that's 3d6 damage. Backslash, roll 3d6. Oh, shit. Backslash, oh, fuck it, I'll just roll 3d6 on this little thing here. So if I move that out the way, and 3d6, 10 points of damage. Right, so there's a terrific banging from through the other room. -5, and screaming as the mage gets hit in the blast.
Is that like his head and limbs bouncing off the walls?
He's actually he's not as badly damaged as you might have expected. But as the grenade goes off and you hear him scream, you hear Lanken yell, "Aye, that'll learn you." Okay, and it is baddie number 1, please.
Baddie number 1.
So it is Evocation Chamber Defenders. He's going to open up with a. Oh, I know what he's going to cast. I'm going to have to whisper this because I don't want you knowing what it is, and the name of it will come up. Ha! Right. Okay. So you can hear somebody in there chanting, and then you hear. And there's kind of an odd reverse popping sort of a noise. As if I can just grab
Bryan.
this, yes. What?
Just no, keep going. I want you to bear in mind I've got puppets of fate,
Oh,
and you need to tell me if they get any.
He passed, if that's what you want to know. But you
Does
don't know
he
what he
have
was doing.
any stunt points?
No, he didn't.
Okay.
No. Okay, so Celeste, you can see a demonic form just appears in front of the mage,
Oh.
just out of nowhere, which is odd because this isn't even. This is like the base of the evocation chamber. This isn't actually. It doesn't have the ritual circles or anything, which means he summoned this without any safeguards. So if you lost control of it, it's not like it's inside a summoning circle it can't cross. Fortunately for him, he didn't lose control of it. So the demon kind of turns and looks at Captain Omar, who goes, "Oh, shit." As the thing stalks forward, you can see it's like masses of rippling. You can't even say flesh because it's like somebody grabbed, like cut a wound in somebody's stomach and ripped all the flesh off. And what you can see is like adipose and dripping tissue and the thing's like sliming across the floor.
Sliding across.
Yeah, it kind of imagine a Cenobite. It's kind of leering at Captain Omar, and it lunges its clawed hand forward. He's like, "Ah!" Clang as he brings his shield round to block it. He steps back, and it looks for another target. It glances and notices that Sandreena's there, but it doesn't have an action left to do anything about it. And I think, let me just double check. So that would be, nope, shit, wrong guy.
Reminds me of that little guy from that Eddie Murphy movie. It was Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
What was it called?
And also bursting out from that target, from that area rather. I just need to keep track of something. So that cost. And this is going to cost another. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to make it. This time I'm going to take the whisper off so you can see what's going on from now on. Because it doesn't matter if you see what spell this is. This is targeted at Captain Omar. 19, that's a hit. Hello there.
Right, Lars.
19, that's a hit. So Captain Omar, who's trying to defend him. Yeah, go ahead.
Can Captain Omar survive this?
Oh yeah, you'll survive it.
That's fine.
He gets to try a willpower test to save against it, actually. So let me just have a look.
I mean, Omar.
Nope, he's failed.
He's quite a bit higher level than us, isn't he? So.
Yeah.
He is, yeah, but he's failed his save and throw on this. So as he's trying
By how much?
He's failed his save and throw by 1.
Okay, I'm gonna give it one of my hand of fate points to make him pass it.
Okay. So otherwise, what you see is like a black shadowy hood appears over his head, but as he yells in surprise and kind of waves it away with his hands, it just dissipates. Otherwise, it would have blinded him if he hadn't passed that roll.
Cool.
Which, while you're fending off a demon, not ideal. So that's a total of
Maybe we should consider giving him one of the healing potions.
6. 6
'Cause he is
magic
yellow.
points has
Maybe.
come off this guy.
We're more likely to die than he is, though, to be fair.
And up next is this shadow mage over here who's getting his ass kicked with grenades and all sorts of shit. So he's going to try and do something nasty to somebody. Let's find out what it is and who to.
It's quite nasty.
Yeah. I'm going to try a...
He's going to do a nasty thing to his teammates by turning on them.
Yeah, let's try one of these.
Well, you know, Ben,
Shit, he's failed.
if Edwyrd took seduction, you might have been able to do that.
Okay, so this mage has just failed to cast a spell. So cursing, he retreats because he realizes that the enemy is a bit too powerful for his current position. So he retreats out of sight to his secondary position.
He runs.
Nah, you'd be disturbed if I seduced a demon.
Combat round. Hold on.
Bryan sounds interested in it.
No, I'm just curious as
hang
to
on.
why. Right, no, I know why it didn't have anything to do. So, combat round 2 and Edwyrd to go. What would you like to try and do?
Well, I already have a bow readied from the last time.
You do, yes.
So, getting up would be half my movement.
It would, yeah.
So then I'd be able to move half and then shoot, yeah?
You could, yes. So if you're going to do
Then I
that,
shall do that.
remove the little marker that says that you're flat on your back.
What is half of 17?
Oh,
Like 7.5?
8.5.
No, 8.5.
Eight.
Thank you, yeah, I'm done. Okay, so I'll just say 8, because I won't need any more anyway. God, I could get all the way in here, Jesus Christ. I'll just move. I'll move 5 just to see where I'm about to be, because I want to. It's fuck all to shoot. Wait a minute.
I mean, there's a
Where's
fucking
all the
great
enemies?
demon here.
Where? Oh, that thing.
Aye, the big fleshy lump.
Okay. Well, I'll move to here and take cover around this wall. I think I
Okay.
have enough movement for that. Let me just check.
I'm going to go in there and shoot something. I'm going to take one look at the
I
demon and run
have
over here
just enough
instead.
movement for that.
Right.
And then I'll shoot it. But obviously I can't aim.
Okay, go for it. Make a roll to hit.
15 to hit him.
Right, your shot, boom, straight towards the creature. You see the shot clatters off the back wall. You can't quite figure out why.
Damn.
Okay, so that's you done, and it is
Might just be like a vision or something, is it?
method number
An
dead.
illusion
please.
or
So
something.
take that. So sword mage. So it's this
Right,
sword
right.
mage
Excuse
here.
me. Yeah.
He's going to dash in and try and join the. Actually, he's not going to join a hand-to-hand attack. He's going to dash into here and blast
Just muting my
this.
mic for a minute, okay?
Yeah, no problem. And he's going to blast that mage with a that demon rather with a spell. So you see,
Might.
as he thrusts his hand forward, you see a sudden flash, and an energy burst straight towards the demon, which just, as it reaches the demon, you just see like part of the demon just opens up. The
Ew.
shot goes straight through and then it just closes behind.
Ew.
How are you gonna kill the fucker? He's just goopy.
Tricky, isn't
I'm
it?
sure that's against the rules.
Magic. Magic.
He
Yeah,
just
magic.
tried magic though. He just tried it. Can one of the wizards do like a test to see if they know what this thing is?
Yes, they can when it gets to their go. So,
Okay.
and that'll be a free action when it does.
Oh, I just saw movement behind me.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
that's another method. Has just come flapped its way through there. It spots you and immediately decides to incinerate you.
Oh no.
So
Can
fire
I
method.
tell it not to do that?
Yes, you can. It'll definitely just obey your order. Honestly,
Yeah,
it will.
of course.
Right, so the only person that's going to hit is you. Unfortunately
good.
unfortunately for it, but it is going to try to incinerate you with a breath weapon attack, which doesn't seem to have rolled. Yeah,
It rolled
it
a
does.
17.
Sorry, it's rolled
Which did it-
17. So this
Yeah.
blast of fire engulfs you. I assume the 17's a hit.
It is a hit.
8 points of damage.
I can reduce my by my armor, can't I?
Oh yes, you can. Yeah.
That's okay. I only take 4 then.
Okie dokie. So Marie, it's Rowena to go. What would you like to do?
She's going to put Toadie down in the bushes under here so he's safe.
Right. Yeah.
Because she didn't get a chance to put him down somewhere, so she's going to put him in the bushes.
Right.
And tell him to stay there. Going, and then I'm going to move to here. And that's 2 minors, yeah?
That would be 2 minus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's Captain Omar to go next. So he's going to make a attack on the demon. So as the demon's like, Omar brings his burning sword around and cleaves through where its neck should be, and nothing happens. At which point it suddenly occurs to him what's going wrong. What's going wrong here? He's like, the demon is an illusion. So his next action, his
Right.
minor action, will be to just charge through this demon, which dissipates. Well, actually, it'll technically still be there, but for him, he will no longer see it. So he's now over here trying to fight his way through that door, over that barricade. So that's him done. So Balore to go. What would you like to do?
Yes. Still looking through the window.
Mhm.
Can I see that fire demon, that fire method?
The
I'm
method you
quite-
can, yes.
Then I shall fire another icy blast at it.
Okay, you fire an icy blast at it. Edwyrd sees this icy blast coming straight towards him and ducks.
Aww.
Go ahead and roll and see if you cast the spell. Yep, that's the... Actually, no, target number is 12 and you only rolled 8. So as you attempt to cast the spell, it just peters out. You only have 3 points left. It
I've
wouldn't
only
be
got
enough.
3
No.
points.
No.
Never
Aye.
mind.
I'm sorry, I can't do Hands of Fate on you, Lars.
Okay, no worries.
Do you have a minor action you'd like to try? Lars?
See that bloody elf. And, right, sit below the window in the cover.
Right you are. You sag beneath the window so that you're in cover in case anything shoots back at you. Celeste to go next. What would you like to do?
Okay, seeing this little demon appear and the other one disappear, I am going to move
Well,
forward.
to you it's still there, but you have been told it's an illusion, which
It's
does
an
make sense
illusion.
of what you're seeing.
Right,
Yeah.
okay, so I'll move to here and I want to cast Jolt on the demony thing.
Right, okay, go ahead.
Hopefully this works. Yes.
Okay, so you jolt the... it's a method you're jolting. Okay.
Yeah.
So your electrical blast streaks out and hits the method, taking it a little bit by surprise. So that's 2 points of damage it has to take, so that's down to that number of hit points. and it needs a saving throw.
Constitution stamina versus spell power of 14.
Oh shit! Right, okay, it's not very good at this. Nope, it's failed. So you've jolted it. It doesn't get a major action next round. So let me just pop a jolt marker on there. Just
You little fucker.
Was that directed at me or the method?
Both.
Okay, so that's Celeste's acted. So it is one of the sword mages next. Which one is it? It is this one here. Okay. So under cover of your covering fire, he's going to dash through and try and attack the creature before it dissipates. So he dashes through and swings his sword at it, but just misses. Sandreena, you to go. What would you like to do?
Right. Can I use the cover of the illusion that's still there?
Yeah.
And as I pass by to the other side of the doorway, can I get off a crossbow shot at the mage that's hiding in that room?
Yep, you should do. I'm just going to put you halfway so you can see it for now. So he's in cover, Omar's in the way a little bit, and you're doing a snapshot. So that will be a total of -3 to hit. Which means you're going to need...
So I just need to roll higher than -3?
No. No, it means you need to roll higher than... Let me just have a look. His target...
Higher than that?
3 on that. 14.
Oh.
Yep, if you spent one of your remaining points, that would make it a hit.
Yep, we'll make it a hit, Marc.
Okay.
Hey!
So as you dash past, you just thunk a crossbow bolt through the gap just as the mage is standing up to fend Omar off with a spell of his own. You hit him, bang, right in the shoulder. Ah! And that's him.
5.
So he's hit in the shoulder, but it's more just startled him than anything else. Because I did spend the points for
She's
this
still
earlier.
distracted them not from
I too would be
what he was
I
startled.
don't
attempting.
seem to have typed it in, but I did spend points for that spell, so there we go. So what you actually give me a perception seeing test, see if you notice exactly what happened when you fired. Perception seeing test, please, Marc. Excellent. 13, yes, you noticed. So as your crossbow hit, there was a flash of magical energy. Seems to be protected by some kind of magical armor. Piffing! So the shot hit him
What a
and
wuss.
startled him because he forgot it was there. So it's not something he's wearing, it's a spell that's cast on him.
Right.
You can see his eyes go wide temporarily as he thinks he's wounded, and then he's like patting it. And, oh. Right, okay, so Lanken next. He's going to follow that sword mage through that gap then. And as he goes rushing through the gap, he leaps over what's left of the barricade. With a dagger in each hand, he attempts to plunge them into the sides of the method. So let's see what Lanken can do on that score. That would be I think that's a hit. 13. Ooh, it's just barely a hit, but it is a hit. And it is with pinpoint accuracy. So it's 2d6 plus 2 damage. That's 9 damage against the method.
Alright.
The method with no armor takes the full 9 points damage. So it's quite badly injured as a consequence. Let's see if its mage can do anything about it. From where he's standing, I don't think he can see Lanken from there. Oh, he can. He can just. So he's going to open fire on Lanken with a spell of his own. Let's have a look, see what it is. Oh shit, I've opened Lanken again instead of the mage. He's going to fire a Shadow Hood off at him. And that's a pass with 6 stunt points. So he hits Lanken, and this black hood just the hell? This black hood just appears over Lanken's head. He's like, help! I can't see. I'm blind.
Oh shit.
And with that, I'm also going to skirmish him.
Also, what was that noise
I
in the
don't know. It
background?
came through somebody else's mic, so I don't know. So that's
Wasn't mine.
Lanken's currently blind, and the
Oh, no.
next mage is over here. So
Can
he's
I
gonna.
stop you, Brian?
Yes.
Those stunt points,
Yes.
they're mine.
Shit. Yes, they are. What would you like to do? I'll just move Lanken back. What 6 points of magical stunts would you like to have? Oh damn it!
No.
That means the guy has to spend the cost of that spell as well. So hold on. You decide what you're doing while I'm putting the spell cost on him. Because I'd use them to skirmish him and reduce the cost of the casting. But I can't do that. So you decide what it's actually gonna be used. So that's 4 magic points he spent.
Could
And
you
it
use
has.
the...
I can't use them to benefit us.
No.
Right. So I'm going to use 3 of them from Magic Shield on that mage.
Right.
But that only lasts to the beginning of the next turn.
It does,
It's a
yes.
+2 to defend.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to reduce the magic point cost of the spell with the other 3.
Which reduces it by how much?
3.
3. Okay, so that's largely what he was going to do in that regard.
Oh no, wait a minute, that 2 is skillful cast. 2 points for skillful cast, and that would reduce it by 1.
By 1, right, okay.
So, and then just let the other one go, yeah?
Yeah.
Can I do that, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, well, the last one, you'd probably use it for something like stay away or something like that. So yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, so that's him done. So it's it's combat round 3 beginning. Edwyrd, what would you like to do?
I want to shoot the
So-
fucker that shot me.
So that means that that guy's no longer got that +2 bonus.
That's right, it does.
Yeah.
So,
I'm wanting to shoot the method that shot me.
okay, you peer around the corner and open fire at the method. Roll to hit.
I ain't gonna aim this time, so
Okay.
let's hope it's a good roll.
13, I think you need to beat. You do, and you have.
I've got a 15. Yeah.
Okay, so you have hit it for I think 11 points.
17.
Of damage. 17 points of damage. I think that's it. Dave.
17.
Yes, it
Good.
is. Well, you
That's
see,
what
you
you get.
say that now, but
Sorry,
it does
guys.
explode when so you shoot it through the neck and it just goes boom. So that's 2 dice of damage. This is to Lanken. He takes 8,
Oh, God.
and that's
That's a lot.
to this mage who takes 3. So that mage is
The mage will be fine.
down to 20. Lanken took 8.
I was gonna say for a mage, that's not insignificant.
That's right. Yeah.
The sword
Lanken
mage, are,
wearing
are,
armor.
the,
No, he's
are
not.
sword mages wearing armor?
He wasn't.
Oh, well, there's your mistake there, buddy.
Yeah, the problem is though, that's why I don't have armor, because it makes it harder for you to
To
cast your
spells.
spells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've managed to injure Lanken. Fortunately for you, he doesn't know that you managed to injure him because he's currently blind. He's just like, ah! As he gets blown backwards by this exploding
I'll shout,
method.
it was Edwyrd.
Oh, was it?
So, Sword Mage, it's this one here, he's going to follow Captain Osmar through the door, and as he gets to this position, he's going to open fire on this guy with a what's her name?
What's her
Yeah, what's her name? Mage, Arcane Blast. Which hits the wall and dissipates. So the exploded method is a bit too dead for us to need to worry about. So Marie, it is Rowena to go.
So I'm going to. Everybody seems to be doing okay.
I mean, it's been a hard fought fight, but you are starting to get there.
So I'm going to, with Lanken, Is he further in than
He
this?
is. He's further in than that. Yeah.
Okay. In that case, what I'll do is I'll do a quick heal on Celeste.
Right. Yeah.
She's wounded, isn't she? Yeah.
She is. Yes.
A little bit, yes. By about. Oh, actually, no, I'm not.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
my magic points I was looking
Sorry,
at.
it
I'm
was-
fine.
Ah, right. Okay.
It was sorry. It was just your aura looked a weird colour.
I know for some
okay.
reason it's always got that orange bit in the middle.
If you're offering healing, I'm 4 points down, but only 4.
4 points down.
Maybe
You'll be
Yeah,
fine.
zero
You'll
points
be
down.
close.
Yeah. Well, because you guys have locked the door, I
I've got
can't.
a bum knee.
I can't really see to arcane blast anyone past them. So
Is
No,
the
you
San-
can't.
Did you heal Sandreena? Does she have?
There's another demon soldiers materialised.
Fuck's sake.
And nobody can see it yet. Okay.
can I just hold my? Can I
Yes.
just hold my position and hold my action then?
You can, yes. Okay. So, Captain Osmar slashes across the top of the barricade and slightly wounds this guy here, who would have been much more badly injured were it not for the armor spell that he has cast on him. So again, he yelps, almost forgetting that it's there as the captain drives himself inwards. He's also got 2 points of stunt, so he's going to skirmish himself round this barricade so that other people can get in to join the fight. And Balore, you to go. What would you like to do?
Right, I'm going to move to here so I can, like in the corner of the door so I can get a better view of as to what's happening.
Okay, so what you can see at the moment is that your forces seem to be driving into the building. You currently can't see anybody who isn't on your side. Oh no, well, you can vaguely see the hand of this guy over here occasionally. So you know there's an enemy down here through those doors, but you kind of get a good shot at him from where you are.
Right, in that case, can I run to there? I'm like clicking at the corner next to, I don't know what that says, a illusionist?
Illusion, yes, you can move to there. Yeah.
Right, in that case. And that'll be me for the time being.
Okay, so you're now next to this demon, which you've been told is an illusion, and you suspect it is, given that it did nothing to stop Osmar when he just ran straight through it. So
Right.
it is Celeste to go. What would you like to do this time?
Well, from here I can't see where the mage is, can I?
You can't see. You think he's gone through this door behind what's left of the method, where Lanken's desperately trying to get his eyesight back.
Okay, I'm gonna move over there then.
Okay, from there you can see straight through this room here into this room here, where there's another barricade and there's the mage lurking behind it.
Oh, the little fucker.
From where you
Right.
are, you could try hitting him, but it would be a hell of a tricky shot, so it would be -3 to hit.
I'm gonna kind of use this corner as cover, so I'll if fire a spell at him, I'll duck back, sort of
Okay.
ram that corner.
So you're
I
also
will-
getting 3 points of cover from his attacks as well.
Yeah. Right. I am going to cast Shock Blast at his barricade.
Okay, trying to
Thank
disrupt
you.
the barricade. Okay. You get 2 points of stunts towards doing that.
Just got it.
Yeah, you just get it. So his 3 points of cover is now reduced to 2 points of cover because you look round, you blast this electrical blast arcs through to the barricade, blows one of the boxes off across the room to the back wall. Another one disintegrates. The third one's set on fire. So now instead of being like a chest height barricade, it's now only waist height. So you've reduced his cover by 1 point.
Okay.
And sword mage, which one is the question? It's this one. So he's going to storm through that gap and try. He leaps over the barricade and tries to attack the guy with his sword, but the guy manages to duck underneath and therefore doesn't get hit. Sandreena, you to go. What would you like to do?
All of the murdering.
Right. I'm going to come into the room.
Yep.
And get behind the nearest bit of cover I can find that's inside there.
Okay, go ahead and move in.
Which
And then
actually
you're
was going to be that. As I take it, that's a wall.
That's a wall there, yeah. So you can see there's
I've done there, but I'm like
You
in
can
cover.
Yeah, so you can see as you come in, you can see there's a barricade just through the door, through the archway, and there's another archway behind that barricade. You can see there's a mage defending the barricade, but he's currently having to defend himself from Captain Osmar, who's managed to flank round the side of the barricade, and you're now peering at him from your position behind the wall.
Yeah, and then I'm going to borrow a Molotov from Rob.
Sadly not.
I'm just going to take cover there.
Right, you are. So you take cover there. So it's Lanken to go next. He's still blind, so he's going to have to stagger out of the fight and look for cover till he can see.
How can he look for cover if he's blind?
And feel about for cover.
Could I?
Use echolocation for cover.
Yes. Could you what, Chris?
No, I can't see him, can I? So
Not at the moment, no.
no, that's fine.
You can see him during part of his mad flailing about. Just give me a second, because the cat is now scratching my leg and looking at her food bowl. I think she's trying to tell me something. I wonder what it could be.
What's
Yeah, I
that,
wonder.
Scimitar? You little Timmy's falling down the well and you want us to rescue him?
Okay, so there you go. There you go, girl.
No, it's just that you want some food.
Yes. Doesn't she? Well, actually, I was going to say doesn't she always, but she's been off our food for a day or two, so I'm quite pleased she's back on it with a vengeance now.
With a vengeance.
Yeah.
First person who's pleased to have their leg used as a scratching post.
There is that.
Let me
Okay.
give her a cuddle today. I was quite impressed.
Ah, very good.
Aww.
Okay, so it
Pardon?
is this baddie here. Which one's that? Sorry, Jenny, I cut you off a bit there. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying about the cat.
Ah, right. Okay. So it's the mage that's trying to fend off Captain Osmar, so he's going to try and blind him. That's a success. That's 4 points of energies is just used. So minus
How long does the blinding last for?
the encounter.
Oh shit.
That's nasty.
Yeah. Okay, so Cap, I think you might get a save and throw every couple of rounds, so I need to check in a moment. I know he gets a save and throw right now, so let's just see if Captain
If you
Osmar-
kill the caster, does it dismiss the spell?
Yes, I'm going to say yes. Shit, I forgot to add his... I've run out of pre-rolls for him. I forgot to add his willpower, so that's 15. I think he might have... should have had willpower any. Willpower any, so it's not 15, that's 17. Yeah, he's okay, he's shrugged it off. So
Yay.
that guy's going to retreat with his minor action, because he doesn't fancy his chances against Captain Osmar. So he's pulling back into that storeroom.
Even I
mage-
don't, and I'm a cocky fucker.
Yeah. This mage, who is currently under attack by that sword mage, is going to... that's a really good question. What's he going to do? I think he's probably going to try a shadow form. Shit, he's failed. That's the second time he's failed that. I think he might give up on those. I think he might have to, because he's just used all of his power.
Oh dear.
It's the last of his mana burned on a spell he failed to cast. Nothing
Oh,
happens.
shame.
Combat round the third.
Surely the
begins.
fates have smiled upon me once more.
Yes.
Mhm.
And I'll reorganise things, because there's a new combatant entering the fray. I'll just make sure
New
it's
challenger
on here.
approaches.
Yeah. Don't see it on there, actually.
I hope it's not like a Balrog or something.
It's not, but what I don't see is where the hell it is on here. So I need to go back through its through my rules to find where I rolled this initiative.
Was there?
Right, 10. So I need to add. It'd be easier if I add it this way. Add
Celeste, can you
10.
see any enemies?
Yeah, I can see one of the mages.
Okay.
Fuck's sake, it
Just
really
'cause I
does
obviously
not
can't
wanna
see in the
add
room,
this.
so I know where
Add
I'm gonna
the
go.
fucking turn. Thank you. Right, 10. There we go. And I'll reorganise these again. So, Edwyrd, you to go. What would you like to do?
Could I have reload? So I didn't aim last round, so I would have been able to reload my bow.
Yes.
Could I have loaded a fire arrow for this round?
I mean, yes, if you want to.
Because then I'm gonna move down here. No, I'm gonna move down. Yeah, I wanted to be able to see him.
Right, you
So
are.
I'll
Okay.
sneak around here,
Mhm.
and then using, fuck's sake, there, so I can actually see him, and then
Yeah.
I'll just fire a fire arrow at him.
Okay, so
Hopefully
he's
not hitting
still
the
in
sword mage.
cover there, so you're at -2 to hit. So instead of
I'll actually be
11,
at
you're
-3
going to
because of
need
the arrow.
13. 14. Then.
Mm-hmm. I fancy my chances.
Yeah. Okay, go for it.
Yeah.
Fuck! It's hit him. So you knock an arrow and poof, it hits him in the side. Roll the
That's
damage.
cool.
Okay, so fire arrows. It just says half range and -1 to hit. So how much damage does fire do?
The amount you would get on an arrow, it's an extra 2 points of damage.
Okay, so it would be 12 damage from the arrow itself, and 16 total. So and then an extra
Wow.
6, so
18.
18 damage total.
Holy
Jesus.
shit.
Okay. Yeah, holy shit. So you shoot him in the side, he topples over. Ah! 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 Very badly injured. Not dying
Is
yet,
he on
but
fire?
very badly. No, he's not
Is
on
he
fire.
fire?
Oh. Then I'm just gonna reload with a regular arrow. No, I
Okay.
can't. Because I moved.
Because you moved,
Shame.
that's right. Okay, so sword mage to go. Let's see which sword mage it is. It's this one over here, so knowing that that guy's retreated, he's going to come through and kick through this barricade and go after him. So he goes through the barricade, lunges at this other mage and hits him, but doesn't do any damage. Just clangs off his magical armor. Well, it doesn't clang. It's like a hiss as the sword hits this invisible magical spell. Captain Omar to go. He's going to dash in there and follow up. He also hits him, but he does get a hit through. So that's -4 from there. So you can hear that mage howling in pain as he gets hit again. So that's Captain Osmar. Balore, what would you like to do?
Right, I shall sneak to here to see if there's any viable targets.
Okay, go ahead.
Right, okay. Can I
Okay.
see anything?
From there, all you can see is where Captain Osmar and the other sword mage have dashed through this archway over here, and you can hear fighting from through there.
Right. Can I move closer to the fighting?
Yeah, you've barely moved at all, and you've got whatever your speed is. There's a total number of squares you can move this round as a minor
Right.
action. You don't need to go round the barricade either, because the other sword mage
Right.
just smashed it apart when he came barreling through.
Alright. Right, let's see. Should be able to see someone now.
Okay, so from where you are, I'm just going to move this guy because you can technically see him through a wall there, so I'm just going to move him so you can't.
X-ray.
From where you are, you can see this beleaguered enemy mage here who's desperately trying to hold out against both Captain Osmar and the other mages. Doing surprisingly well for himself.
Mm-hmm.
So you can have a go at him if you'd like to with something.
Oh yes. My old favourite, Icy Blast on him. Icy
Right.
Grip, I mean.
Icy grip, right you are, go ahead.
Huh, nice.
Right, yes, with 3 stunt points as well. So you can select up to 3 spell stunts from the spell stunt list.
Blah, 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 blah.
And also that guy, so it's Icy Grip. And he needs a saving. Oh no, he doesn't get a saving throw on the first. Yeah, does he on the first round? No, he doesn't on the first round. So I need to put an Icy Grip marker on him.
Yep, it takes 1d6 damage, so I'll do
And you put, there it is. Got it.
and for 2 points I shall make it a mighty spell.
Right.
So that's a d6.
Yes. It is.
2d6.
And these are penetrating, aren't they?
Yeah. Might, I think that's it.
Go ahead and roll the damage. 6 points of penetrating damage. So you can see him start to freeze over as the spell takes its toll on him. You can see it tightening, the ice tightening around him. His breath starts to fog in the air. He's gasping for breath as it gets tight around his chest. He's struggling quite a lot. Next up is Celeste. What would you like to do?
Hey, right, well, seeing as my magical focus is my sword, I already
Yes.
have that ready.
You do.
I am going to charge in and attack that guy.
Okie
with my
dokie.
sword.
Yeah, go for it.
Stab it.
18.
18, that's a hit. So you come dashing through and join the sword mage in the attack on this mage. That's 11 damage.
Yes.
Okay. Describe to me how you put an end to the combat.
Okay, I come charging in. This guy was like already not doing too well, was he? Really?
He wasn't doing great. Yeah, he was quite badly
No.
injured.
I will just thrust my sword right through his chest.
Right, you are. As you can see, like his staff comes up and defends himself from the sword mage whose sword's coming down. You see the gap and thrust through underneath, catching him right in the centre of the chest. His eyes go wide, and then he sags to his knees and topples. His head topples forward, so he's dead, but he's in a kind of kneeling position.
I will withdraw my sword and wipe the blood off it on him.
Okay, you do that. So the sword mage who's up next takes one look at you and kind of thumbs it up, and then kicks the body out of the way whilst he goes storming up these stairs around this corner. As he goes storming up those stairs, however, there's a sudden massive blast of fire,
Oh, shit.
which
Oh,
comes
no.
down the stairs. And I think I've rolled one dice too many there. I have, so I'll take 1 point off. That's the last dice. That's 10 points of damage that sword mage has taken.
Ouch.
Yeah. So he staggers back again on fire, screaming.
Oh, shit.
Ah!
Okay. I don't have any actions, so I can't help him. unfortunately.
No. Sandreena, what would you like to do? Marc, what would Sandreena like to do?
Marc! For fuck's sake.
It's counting sheep.
Give me a second.
Okay.
We're going to hear over Mark's microphone just, wake up!
Yeah.
Oi!
Give it a moment, everybody. Listen for the domestic starting.
I'm going to try calling him first. I'm not going all the way down.
Okay, well, I'm going to move on while we wait for him, because I do believe it's this beastie to come down these stairs. Another of these fleshy demonic monstrosities emerges from the stairs behind this other mage, which just kind of shoves him out the way to get at Balore. Sorry, not to get at Balore, to get at Captain Osmar. So let's have a look with its attack. That's a hit. That's 11 points on Captain Osmar.
Demon Soldier. Oh, so some of them are real and some of them are fake.
Oh, yes.
Oh, nice.
This one's real. He largely ignores it, thinking it's another illusion, and it just claws him across the chest. Ah! There's now there's blood pumping out from his wounds.
Who's casting Telephone of Doom?
Me.
No answer?
I'm gonna have to go downstairs. Hang
No,
on.
he's awake. He said oops.
Oops. Okay, so Mark, it is Sandreena's go.
Right, I'm going to follow Balore through.
Okay. You follow through into this now choke point to see that at the head of the assault, Captain Omar's just run into another of those illusionary demons. Only this one wasn't an illusion, and it's just opened his chest. He's very badly injured. What would you like to do?
I'll
Cast.
point out, actually, before you say anything, Mark, you are off work today, so no excuses.
Yes, it was.
All
I
right.
had a busy day and I had my booster.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
I'm going to use Hero's Inspiration on Captain Osmar.
Nice one. Okay, go ahead and make the casting roll. I don't know what to do. That's a success, and with 4 stunt points, what would you like to do with the stunt points? So, heroic Arcana.
heroic Arcana.
Yep. Heroes.
I am going to use Split Spell and also cast it on Balore.
Oh, nice one. Okay, so and how many stunt points does it cost for split spell?
4.
Excellent. That's another point in.
So they both get Hero's Inspiration.
Right, you are. You both get Hero's Inspiration. So just give me a second to read that out to you, unless Mark wants to read it out to you.
They gain a +2 bonus in the next ability test they make.
There you go. So, Lars, both you and Captain Osmar gain +2 in the next ability test that they make. So I'm just going to put a little marker on Osmar so that I know. There we go. Except that seems to have come straight back off again, so I'll try that again. There we go. Right, so Marie, it's Rowena to go. What would she like to do?
Okay, I'm going to head up here, see what's going on with Edwyrd and Celeste.
Okay.
Fuck all.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because
Well
it's
done.
not like that, they're just friends.
So what is this place meant to be? Where we are now? Right.
This is the ground floor of the evocation chambers, or in the towers.
No, I
above.
should ask you properly. The room I'm in, what's it meant to be? It's meant to be a stairwell.
Yeah,
Can't see any stairs.
that's because you haven't gone round enough corners yet.
Who's that there? Who's this
Oh,
here?
That's Edwyrd.
No, this.
Lang.
Oh, that there, that's Lankan.
That's one can.
Okay,
We're lurking in the shadows.
right. Well, I'll go over to where
Crying in the shadow.
Edwyrd is.
Uh-huh.
Oh, unless I can help and try and help Lanken get that hood off.
It should already be off. The mage is dead.
Oh, yes, that's right. The mage
He is
dead,
quite
so
hurt though. I
can
did accidentally blow him up.
Good healing, yeah. You did
Right,
set him up.
okay, in that case, because I can do it as a minor action,
Mhm.
I've used my mage to. I'll do healing on Lanken.
Okay, you're going to do healing on Lankan. Go ahead. Is this
Pass.
this is non-magic?
Hierarchy.
Right, you are. So that's 4, 5, 7. 7 points of healing on Lankan, and that counts as a minor action because of your hierarchy. So +7. Posh, there we go.
I know you can't see this, but the mage I'm looking at's pretty beaten up as well. He got hurt a lot.
The one that's on fire, yeah. He's quite
Yeah,
badly
that could
injured.
be. Yeah, you should probably try and put the fire out then, Ben.
Okay,
Yep.
Lanken staggers back to his feet. He's feeling a lot better than he was a moment or two ago. So he is going to come through this way, through that door, and then through that door, where he bumps into this mage over here who's on fire. So he's going to put the mage out. So he takes his cloak off and smothers him with it, rolls him round on the floor a few times so that the fire goes out. And it is one of the enemy mages. Is it the dead one or the live one? It's the live one. So it's this guy who's in a bit of a bad way. He needs a save and throw this round. Where has he gone?
This is the one that I've hit with.
It is, yeah. Yeah. What's the save he needs? Is it Constitution?
I think it's willpower, but I shall just double check.
Okay. Check the effect as well for us when you're there, just so I know.
Each additional round at the start of your turn, the target must make a Constitution stamina test versus my spell power. If successful, Icy Grip ends. If it fails, he takes another D6 penetrating damage and -2 penalty to speed.
Okay. Give us another 2d6. Sorry, give us another 1d6 penetrating damage, then, please. Shit, I don't fancy his chances here. You have a 50-50 chance of killing him. Oh! Right, okay, so his teeth are now chattering loud enough that you can hear them back there. You can see he's really slowing down, like every step is difficult as he's starting to freeze. He's still not quite finished off yet, but he's getting there. He's going to try and...
Is he on 0 hit points? Yeah.
No, he's on 1 hit point.
Right. Well, when he goes down to 0, he's like a frozen block.
Yes. Yeah, so he's going to try and do something about it. I'll just close the dice roller because I don't need it. I'll just close this.
Pulls out a
because I
hot cup of
also
coffee.
don't need it. I think his only chance is to cast an unrelated spell and hope he stuns. So, magic, he is going to attempt a...
You know, if he arcane blast the floor, the blast wave might warm him up.
It might. He needs a spell.
It might
he can
blow him
definitely
apart
cast.
and whatever that thing is in front of him.
So he's going to try what they all have been trying. He's going to try and blind somebody. So he's going to try and blind... Well, Captain Osmar's the closest, so he's going to try and... Actually, he knows Captain Osmar's hard to blind, so he's going to cast this on Balore instead.
Oh, thank you.
Thought you'd be pleased. Makes you feel included. Oh, 20.
Fucking
That's
hell.
a definite success.
Shit.
And
No.
Oh, no. Okay, go on.
Yep. I'm going to...
Christ, I've gone
Puppets
blind.
of Fate. Puppets of Fate.
Because I was going to use those stunt points to destroy the spell that's freezing him to death, but...
And you can't because they're my stunt points.
Oh, shit. Yeah, they are.
So I'm going to Puppets of Fate it.
Yeah.
How many times can you do that per encounter? Steal people's stun points.
You'd best check that, actually. Because if it's only once, you've already used it. But it might be the whole encounter, so if you double check that while I'm dealing with this failed save and throw, so he's going to have to recast that spell.
I'm just
For the
asking because it
remainder
sounds
of
really
the
cool.
encounter, when a foe within 12 yards of you generates stunt points, those points are spent. I can spend them.
So we'll need
That's
to
so
check to
good.
see if he's within 12 yards or not, like, but I think he will be. Given that this entire map's only 25 across. So I need to re-roll the Shadow Hood. And I still stunted, but I only got 4 stunt points this time instead of 6. So with 4 stunt points, I don't have enough for Disrupt Magic. So he's definitely going to
could,
die next round.
No, he could do an adrenaline rush or something of sorts, can't he?
Stop
Which gives
helping
him
the
temporary-
GM, you prat!
which would buy him another round to try it, I suppose. I don't think he can do that with a magical stunt, though. Let me just check.
If it's in general combat,
Okay,
would you
I'm
be able
going
to?
to-
No, it's magic stunts he's got.
And then my stunts.
Yes, they are your stunts. That's a very good point. So, what would you like to use his stunts for? And also, do you want me
magic-
to bring down a couple of blankets tonight for when you're sleeping on the couch?
You can never make me sleep on the couch.
I know.
All I'll have to do is go, would you like a cup of hot chocolate? Oh yes, please.
That would work. I slept on the couch a few times when we first got Ekanath, and he used to go out, and he wouldn't be back in time before we had the cat flap fitted. He would like climb out the window because he discovered how to open it. And if he wouldn't come back, I used to worry so much that I made a bed up on the couch, put the telly on, and slept with the window open till he jumped through the window, and then.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to use them for skillful casting. All four of them.
Right.
Yeah, that'll just reduce the cost of the spell to him.
It will.
That's it.
Yep. So he doesn't spend the spell points, but he also doesn't get any effect from it because I think Osmar passed his saving throw, didn't he? Or have I not rolled that yet?
No, that was you haven't rolled that yet because this was me forcing you to re-roll.
Also, it wasn't Osmar it was cast on, was it? It was Balore. So,
Yeah.
Lars, could you give me a willpower save using any willpower focus that you happen to have?
Right.
Like one of them. If you've got 4, you can't use them all. Just pick one.
Willpower, self-discipline.
Yep, you
Here
can
we
use
go.
that.
Oh, there it is. 14.
14. That bollocks! It's a pass. So, yeah, exactly. So that guy didn't get much use out of any of that, did he? Next guy up is the dead mage, who is dead. So he's too dead to do anything. So combat round 4 and Edwyrd to go. What would you like to do?
So you said these were stairs. I would have run up them.
You haven't seen the stairs from where you are yet.
You'll have probably seen
I'd like
the
to
mage
run up
getting fire blasted from
Yeah.
the stairs.
Yeah, he's been
though.
put out by Lanken though.
2 seconds. I just need to take one of my t-shirts off. I'm melting here.
Now, what I'm saying is, you
One
might
of your
not.
t-shirts.
You might want to think twice about running up the stairs.
Oh, that's a good point. Well, I guess I'd be shooting whatever's up them.
You might maybe get something to protect yourself a bit, maybe. Hold up in front of you.
Right, sorry. Go ahead. What were you doing?
Well, apparently there's something shooting people from down the stairs.
Up the
If I
stairs.
can, I'd like to shoot that.
Well, you're nowhere near the stairs. You're in the wrong room.
Oh.
Third time I've explained it.
What?
Stairs are like,
Uh,
yeah,
Are they?
yeah.
I can't. There's just a black thing there. Like,
Yeah,
I
that's a
can't see an
wall.
entrance from there.
Right? The
Yeah,
stairs
What are
are
you
in
pinging them
a
here
different
for?
room.
You'd have to move round
Where?
to like here.
Fuck's sake. I don't think he understands how walls work. Right, okay.
Okay, I still don't see them.
You do, it's just that the bottom stairs so deeply in shadow that it looks a bit darker than I thought it would.
Well, that's why
Should
I'm
say.
fucking confused. I was looking in this room before, and then people were like, "The stairs are in here," and I was like, "The fucking nuts!"
Okay, whiny McWhiny pants, what would you like to do?
You two are definitely related.
We are not. I'd like to think if I had a child, he'd be better behaved.
DNA
Wow.
test or nothing.
I don't think there's much I can do. I mean, I've
Also,
moved. I
clearly
would
we're
have
not
to-
related. One of us is incredibly good looking and charming, and the other one is Ben.
So
Ouch.
when are you going to be on Jeremy Kyle's show?
You are not the father.
Ben, I am not your father. So what would you like to do? It's taken you like half of a move to get to where you are at the moment.
Well, I would need to reload my bow. I've had to move.
Yep.
I mean, would I be able to shoot as well if it's only been half a movement?
No.
No, then that would be
So
it.
you're staying put,
Okay.
right? You are. Okay, so one of the sword mages, and it seems to be the one over there next to where the fighting with the demon is breaking out, I think. Is that right? Yes, it is. Okay, so he's going to move back into this position and try and cast a healing spell on Osmar, which has... let me just see. Yeah, that's going to add +6 on there. So you see him cast a healing spell and Captain Osmar's wounds start to heal over slightly. Not entirely, but a little bit. The captain, for his part, is going to attack the demon with his magical sword. Lands a blow. And if I can ever get this fucking thing to open, so that's 3 points, gets through. Okay, so Balore to go, what would you like to do?
Is that a demon in front of
It really is, yeah.
It really is,
Yeah.
right. I shall now focus icy whatnot on him.
I see what.
And I see what now.
Right, well, I'll go for it.
Sorry, yes.
It'd be amazing if that was what the spell was actually called.
I see what not. Okay, that looks very much like a fucking hit. So,
With stunt.
with 1 point of stunts, yeah, so you can pick a 1 point stunt.
A 1 point stunt. Whoopee.
Demon soldier.
Wow.
Demon soldier. Oh, well, at least it's likely to pass its save and throw when it gets one.
Well, 1 point. It'll only give me powerful casting.
It will, yes, to be honest. So your spell power goes up by 1. So what's that make the spell power of this?
16.
From
16.
3 to 2. Oh, right, yes.
Yeah, I was going to say it's definitely more than
Spell power 16, yeah.
16. Right, you are. So that's the number he's going to have to beat to break it next time. Do you want to go ahead and roll the damage for this round, please? And this is penetrating, isn't it?
Yeah.
This fucking spell, I swear to God. 2 points of
But
damage.
it's a toss-up. It's a toss-up of which spell you hate more.
Yeah. Okay, so you can see the frost forming on the outside of the demon, which it largely ignores at the moment, but it is taking damage from it. Celeste, what would you like to do?
Right. Is there anything in this room that I could potentially use as a temporary sort of shield?
I mean, yeah, there's all the bits of the barricade which were blown apart by the...
Yeah, I figured that might. I'll pick up a bit of that and try and use it so that I can go up and have a look, see what I can see up the stairs.
Okay. So you start charging up the stairs. Let me just grab you,
As far as I can go.
copy, and move you. So that's Celeste there, over onto...
Oh shit! Fuck! I'm gonna shout, come and help me, guys!
Hold on, we're actually missing an imp from there as well.
Oh god.
So I just need to nip back down and grab. I'll just grab this imp. Not an imp. Sorry, method.
Is that what I can say to these guys? Oh, I'm sorry, I just walked in the wrong room. I'll just nip back downstairs.
I mean, it might be an idea. So
I'm just a figment of
your
your
imagination.
Yeah.
That will live on in the annals of role-playing history in most of our groups, won't it? Sean,
Well-
when Sean filled his stealth test during a game of D&D, and the witch he was following just looked him straight in the eye and went, "Are you following me?" He just wagged his hands in front of himself and went, "Ooh, I'm a figment of your imagination."
Yeah.
Okay, so...
When I get up here, though, can I actually cast a spell?
Yes, you can.
Right. This is the thing.
What the hell?
What?
Oh, can you see it now?
What the hell?
What?
What
Sorry,
the-
guys. One of my browser tabs randomly started playing you know what. So I'm sorry if I just knocked you out
Porn.
of the game.
Was it porn?
Have you just whammed everybody, have you?
I've just whammed everybody, and it's purely by accident. I'm really sorry.
Oh my god.
It was somebody sent it in my email. They are going to die.
That's a declaration of war if I ever heard one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so what's this spell you're going to cast before I get any older?
Oi, Marie was talking.
You're happy to talk our me, why not her?
Shit. Right. Well, this demon soldier. It is it like actually.
As you reach the top
increase.
of the stairs, you can see this demon soldier starts to form in the centre of the square.
Right. It's just forming.
It's becoming more and more solid as
Balls.
time goes on.
Shit. Do we need two summoners? This is a hard choice. What do I know about summoning? Do I know if they need two people summoning one of these demons, or would just one?
It would be easier with two. It would take them longer with just the one.
Am I too late though to disrupt?
You're too late to disrupt that one. Yeah, that one's here. But you
Okay.
might have time. I mean, you should have time to stop them summoning the next one. And you know that whoever's in the other summoning chamber has already summoned one recently. So they've probably started the next ritual, but it'll take them a while to get to it.
Right.
I mean, you saw how long it took these guys to finish a ritual. It's been 4 combat rounds.
Okay. Well, this thing's right in my face, so I'm gonna cast Jolt at it, the effort.
That's right. I've already got a jolt marker on it, which seems
Yeah, I
somewhat
just-
prophetic, doesn't it?
I was just, making
So
sure.
you cast Jolt. It hits the method, which takes 2 points of penetrating damage, and needs a 7th throw. Constitution, isn't it?
Yes.
It's failed,
called-
so I can leave that Jolt marker on it. It's not going to be able to incinerate you the way it tried with the Sword Mage.
I am gonna kind of duck round the corner of the stairs.
Okay, you can use that for cover for all the good that's going to do you.
For some reason, I can't move my character anymore.
Because it's petrified.
Yes.
That's weird.
Have you got yourself caught on the wall or something again, have you?
Oh, yeah, there we are. Finally, let me move it.
There we go. So I'm going to pop down to the rest of the group.
And you
because-
guys downstairs are better bloody you've heard me mind.
Right. This sword mage is going to sit and catch his breath for a bit because he's still very badly damaged. So that's Sandreena to go. What would you like to do?
Is this demon that's not an illusion still up?
Oh, aye.
Right, well, I'm going to charge it and kick it so hard in the nuts it becomes a camel.
Okay, so you run straight through the very slight gap
I'm
left
going
by
to
Captain
stab it with my
Omar
sword.
and plunge your sword into it, or try to. Go ahead and roll to attack. That's a hit with 3 points of combat stunts.
I've just seen something
So-
that. Oh wait, the book on the table.
Have you just seen the thing with the book? Yeah, isn't it cool?
It is.
And I am going to use lightning attack to attack it again.
Okay, excellent. So roll the damage for the first attack first, and then roll your next attack for the lightning attack. So that's 13 points of
13
damage. That's 5 to 8 gets past its armor. So you plunge your sword into it. There's a sort of sucking sound, and then you pull it back out. The sword's now covered with dripping, oozing bits of adipose and flesh. You strike the creature again for another 6 points of damage. That barely touches, so you slash this time and it just kind of nicks across its chest. So I'll take 1 more point of damage. And that would make it the demon to go. So, unhappy with your attempt to kill it. Actually, I think it's going to try and finish Omar first, because he's wounded already. If it can take one opponent out, it'll feel better about itself. So it's going to attack him with a claw. That's a hit. It's going to do him 16 points of damage.
Shit.
Okay, so what do we think, guys? Should I use my last puppets of fate point?
Maybe
A lot of damage.
he is quite a strong
Yeah.
character.
Okay, the demon's gonna have to re-roll, Brian.
Okay, so the demon, let me just find it again. Demon soldier. Let's make a willpower saving throw. Failed. It's definitely going to have to make its attack again, take the worst of the 2. So it's still going to be a hit.
Ah, fuck's sake.
I
Bit
think
less damage though.
it's just rolled exactly the same to hit as before. No, it hasn't actually. It would have rolled better, so we keep the old one. I can keep the damage that I already rolled, so that's 16.
Ah, God.
So minus his armor.
Well,
12.
we do have some healing potions if anybody can get one.
So he's staggering backwards under this massive blow he's just taken from this angry demon. And it is Rowena Shadowend to go next. What would you like to do?
Oh, well, I'm in the wrong tower, I'm in the other tower, so
Yeah.
I'm following this lot to see what the hell they're doing.
Okay. You follow that lot to find that there's a wounded mage here who's like a bit crispy.
Yeah.
Through here you've
Okay.
got Edwyrd and Lanken, and you don't see Celeste anywhere. Yeah.
hmm
But you can hear shouts of combat from upstairs.
Okay, I'll keep going.
Okay, go for it.
I've got no idea where the bloody hell I'm going.
See where I'm pinging now? That's where the entrance to the staircase is.
Okay.
Just behind this dead mage. Okay. So you can get all the way up to the top of the stairs if you want to.
Okay, I'll go for it, but it's not letting me go anywhere.
It's alright, I'll move it. Oh shit, I've just clicked the wrong one.
I see her. I see her. It's like really narrow.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a very narrow set of stairs, so I'll just take you up to the next level.
Mhm.
Which I'll have to do by grabbing... Where are you? There you are. You'll be appearing on a new map in a moment, right behind Jenni's character.
Hi.
Okay. Oh fuck.
Aye, exactly.
Yeah. Do I have would that have been a minor or a major action? Brian?
Minor action would get you there.
Okay. So I think probably what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to
Run away.
I'd probably be the sensible thing to do, but I think what I'm going to do instead is Arcane Blast.
Okay. What would you like to Arcane Blast?
The one in the centre.
An Arcane Blast this demon soldier over here. You're going to draw its attention. Go for it.
Yeah, why not?
There
Fuck
should be
it.
a lock. Okay, so you turn and spray an Arcane Blast at the monstrosity. Let me just do a little Arcane Blast.
I'll
There
be
you go.
shouting back down the stairs. Hurry up, guys.
Go ahead and roll the damage.
It's a whole lot.
5 damage. So the Arcane Blast like hits the demon and dissipates round it. It turns towards you and just goes.
God.
And Lanken to go next. Okay, so Lanken is down on the other map. So
Marie, watch the book on the table.
Yeah.
that the set I got that from also comes with the same beaten heart I used in the other campaign, where the demon heart that I had to fight, which was amazing. If you haven't seen the show with that battle in, it's well worth watching.
Yeah,
it actually goes over 2 episodes. So Lanken is going to come up those stairs as well. Copy and over to this map. So rather than worry about getting backed up behind everybody, what Lanken does, he rushes up the stairs, realizes that you two are blocking his passage, and just puts one hand on the banister and vaults over it, landing right there facing this mage over here, who's about to get a dagger in the face unexpectedly. Taking him completely by surprise, Lanken lunges for his throat with this dagger. That's actually, I think that might be a miss.
How much would he need to hit?
Just give me a second to check if I'm right. So he's rolled a 12. Oh no, it's a hit. It's a hit. So
You know, I love the idea that in this big school of magic, there's a couple students trying to do their finals, so they're just in the library studying while all this is going on.
Trying to ignore all the banging and clanging and swishing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Lanken's hit him for, what did I just roll? 14 damage. The guy's not in any armor.
Wow.
So he has slashed, cut him right across the side. Oh shit. Hang on. I got that wrong. Right. Cut him right across the side of the neck. The guy's like gasping in surprise, grabbing his neck, panicking because he thinks he's had his throat cut. He hasn't quite, but it came bloody close. He's now staggering backwards with blood pumping through his fingers. And it is one of the mages who's downstairs again. Let's go back down to the other map. So it's this one who's now going to make a run for it. And dash upstairs.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
If that's him, does he not have to make another willpower roll?
Oh shit, yeah, he does. He does, yeah, you're right. So let's have a go at that.
Constitution stamina test.
Constitution stamina. So it is this guy here.
Yes.
Constitution
Versus
stamina.
a spell power 15.
15 is passed.
Just. Damn.
He has. Oh, you've run out of thingy fate points, haven't you? Puppets of fate points. So yeah, he's going to escape upstairs.
With his last point.
Oh wait, I've got a quick question.
Yes, go ahead.
So you know, back in the potion brewery place,
Yes.
the mages, since you said they had like effectively unlimited potions, they could have like downed loads of magic potions, stuck them in the font, and then refilled their others, couldn't they?
The font should be
Yeah.
full, yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's cool.
Yeah, you may,
Cool.
yeah. So I'm going to be moving
Rowena
back
has the
upstairs.
Font, but actually, Balore
Lars
has
has-
staff, doesn't he?
Yeah, which
Yeah,
is
I've
like
got
a
his
font.
staff.
So
with
it's the
the
next
font in it.
combat round, and it's Edwyrd to go. What would you like to do?
Can you stick me upstairs as well, please?
Yes. So you've your forces is finally breaching one of the upper levels of the tower. Not doing quite so well on the other flank, but you're up the top of this side. So I'll just drop you in behind everybody else here. So you come thundering
I'm probably
up the
gonna
stairs.
do a similar thing to the other
Lanken?
dudes.
Right, you're-
Lanken.
yeah, okay, so if you want to jump over that, because you're having to jump from a bit further back than he did, give me a dexterity acrobatics test. It's a bit further back also
Can
means
you,
it's a higher
I
jump.
can't see the higher level
You
yet.
can't, can you? Because I didn't bring you over. Wait a minute.
I just don't want us to all be close together because the demon's just gonna fireball us or something.
Yes, you are very close together at the moment, as you should be able to see now.
I can. That is quite a lot of people.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's getting crowded in here,
Oh,
isn't it?
So effectively, I want to be like on the other. I can't move myself. Like, I can't move myself.
Try now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Effectively, I want to be here. Is that possible?
Yes.
If I make the.
What you can
the
do
test.
is vault over here and then run round to that side, and then you and Lancan will be either side of this guy.
There's
Okay. You vault easily over the side and roll round to here. That's your minor action used. You can now use your
And then my
major action.
major. What do you guys think? Demon Soldier or the guy? Nah, he won't be able to attack next round, will he?
No.
So
Well,
then
this
I'll
round he
attack the
can't
Demon
attack.
Soldier.
Yeah.
I'll attack the Demon Soldier. Let's see if I can hurt him.
Can I make a suggestion?
I've missed anyway.
Also, you have, yeah. Thwang,
Quite
twang.
badly. I was going to make a suggestion that you went for the book, but never mind.
So
Shoot the book.
Sword
Oh.
may
No,
sorry.
try and get possession of the book.
grab the book so they can't keep using it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So which sword mage is that? That's this one, who is going to blast a spell down at this demon.
How did you get animated pods?
You buy them on the.
Oh, you have to buy them.
I
Oh,
mean, you can make your own and put them on if you know what you're doing.
looks cool.
Yeah, I've got loads of animated stuff because I love the animations. I think it just adds something. And during that fight with the demon heart, where the heart was beaten every round, it was great.
Well, that's really cool.
Yeah. Okay, so 10 points of penetrating damage against this demon. So this demon's starting to reel backwards from the concerted effort by 4 separate opponents to hammer it. It's Captain Osmar to go. He lunges in with another slashing blow. Boom! Straight through the creature's neck. Let's see how much damage he does. He's scored... Let me just check. Okay, he's scored 6 stun points, so he's going to use those for a really nasty blow. But it is going to add, because he is on your side, to your complications pool. So, instead of the 2d6 he would have done, he's now doing 4d6 plus 1. So I'll just roll this and then add 1.
Jesus.
I
12
feel like
damage.
damage.
We're fighting demons and the complications pool probably already nearly full.
It's getting pretty close, yeah. So that's 7 damage. Okay, so he slashes
Gonna
at the
have a
demon,
demon
so
lord
it
come
rips
through.
its throat, and then it just like it just continues to fight with its throat wide open, and blood pumping out. It just doesn't care. Balore, it's you to go. What would you like to
I'm going to do a healing touch on Captain
Right.
Hardass there,
Captain Badass. Right, okay, go for it.
using 3 magic points.
Ooh, nice one with 3 stunt points as well, so you can decide what you'd like to use the stunt points for. And you have successfully cast the heal and touch spell, so you can go ahead and roll the however much for healing as well.
Right, right, that's 11 points healed on Captain Osmar.
Yeah. You can see his wounds start to heal over. He's looking a lot better than he was before. Still badly injured, but a lot better than he was before.
Right, and for the stunts, I'll put 2 into Mighty Spell. That's an extra d6 he'll get.
Right, yes. Ooh, nice one. Another 5 back. Excellent.
And, well, that just leaves me with 1, so...
Okie dokie. So you heal Captain Osmar as he's trying to fight off this demon. It seems to be doing a great job. Upstairs, the Mephit can't do anything this round because it can't leave its post. It's got to try and hold you there, but it doesn't get a major action, so it can't do anything except move, and it's not going to move, so it's just going to stay there. We have a summoner who's also on the upper floor. He's going to continue with his ritual because he's oh, actually no, he's going to invite the demon to cross the barrier.
Fuck.
The demon kind of cackled. and steps over the barrier. Right in front of Lanken, who goes, "Ha, dear." As this thing is going to try and tear his head off. So let's have a go.
So what would it take to summon the the Demogorgon in this game? I'm thinking like D&D Demogorgon, not Stranger Things.
Shit.
Oh fuck.
Okay, so I'm going to do a lethal blow.
No, you're not,
Right, okay. Go ahead.
because I might be out of Puppets of
Oh
Fate.
god, but you still control his stunts.
I still control the stunts.
Fuck. Right, what would you like to do with the stunts?
Amazing.
I'm just going to roll the damage for
Oh.
normal attack whilst you're
Oh shit. That's a lot.
God, that's without the... Yeah, Jesus.
Damn, I don't think I can use this.
That's max damage, fuck.
Rowena has 2 healing potions, and I have 1, by the way, just
Right.
so you're aware.
Brian,
making. Yes.
I can't use the stunts to benefit our side, can I?
Not directly, no. Why? What were you thinking?
Because I was thinking of using Disrupt Magic to break the casting circle.
No, you can't do that.
Fuck.
You could, however, skirmish him to a position that would benefit your side as long as it would also benefit the enemy.
This is spell stunts, Brian. There is no skirmish and spell stunts.
That's a very good point. You can't do that one.
Uh-huh.
This isn't spell.
No, it's
Wouldn't
not.
it be-
It's
it
not.
would be-
It was a hand-to-hand attack he used.
Yeah, it was claw.
Oh,
Yeah.
Christ, yes, so it was.
You could use Taunt
Sorry.
as well, just because then, you know,
Yeah.
kind of okay.
Sorry.
Or threat.
I apologise. I'm going to look at these now.
I mean, you could use taunt, which would force everybody to attack it. Well, not everybody, but whoever he used the taunt on.
And I think Lankem will probably run away, to be fair.
No.
It's like, God, that's
So what are you going to do?
I'm sorry, there's a lot of these and I don't want to use them often.
Yeah.
Could just use them all on skirmish and just skirmish them across the room.
To be fair, I mean, you could use group tactics, pick one ally, move 2 yards in any direction they choose. You can select it more than once. You can move people around. Let's see. Yeah, skirmish or that one, maybe.
Go on, Marie, you were going to say?
Okay, I'm going to use Threaten,
Yeah.
Group Tactics, and Taunt.
Threaten, group tactics, and taunt. So who's he threatening?
He's threatening Lanken. He's in a fight with Lanken, so
Okay, so he threatens Lanken, who must now make an opposed test of his willpower discipline against the demon's strength intimidation. If the demon wins, then Lanken must attack the demon and no one else. Well, since
Yep.
that wouldn't have been his preferred opponent, we will make the roll.
okay.
So the demon, excuse me, makes a strength intimidation. 14 against Lanken, who needs to make a where is it now? Willpower self-discipline, like he has any self-discipline. 9. So as the demon's attacking Lanken, he's like wailing on him with his claws. He's like, "I will rip you apart, boy." And Lanken's like, he just, something about it just really gets on his goat. Gets his goat. And as the demon says it, Lanken's accent becomes even more coarse than it was before, and he goes, "Oh, aye. Well, we'll see about that, shall we?" As he I don't know why I suddenly got slightly more Scottish as I got coarser.
A woman could be offended.
So he now has to attack the demon next round. Who are you taunting?
Also Lanka.
I'm going to make the person that taunts me.
Right. Okay. And as for the little creature. And then he says something abusive, but I can't think what it is off the top of my head.
Because Rowena just goes, is that it?
As for the little
yeah.
creature, I will crush it in one hand. The puny little thing. Look, I'll probably improve its looks.
Ooh, bitchy.
Just something about that annoys Rowena. So go ahead and give me a willpower self-discipline test against the creature's deception.
Okay. I have a 5 bonus to that.
Fucking hell. Right, okay.
Nice.
Against
Why
the
pick
creature's-
me?
Right, yeah, you think... Well, you're just not bothered because your looks have never been something that's been important to you anyway. So it just doesn't bother you, so you can attack whoever the hell you want next round.
I'll just make a kind of. Yeah, actually, I know what I'm going to do.
Uh-huh.
When I look at him, and I'm going to go ribbit.
The demon looks confused because it doesn't understand the reference at all.
No, but everyone else does.
Yes.
And the group tactics, I'm going to have it pull the other summoner.
Yep.
This one here, at the top.
Yeah.
That won't let me ping. I'm going to have it move. That one move closer to it.
How far closer?
Up to 2 yards?
2
Up
yards.
to 2 yards. So
There.
2 yards
It
closer.
comes running across to defend the demon, not thinking that it should probably concentrate on summoning another one if it really wants to win this fight.
Yeah.
So, Celeste, you to go. What would you like to do?
Oh, fuck, it's me.
Yes.
Jesus. Right. Fuck balls. The problem is,
Dum, 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 dum.
we're gonna get. Fuck it. I'll cast Joe on the demon soldier, because fuck it.
Right, okay. So you're going to have to... Well, you're actually standing near the top. So you're probably looking over the rail
Yeah.
there. You turn on the demon soldier and unleash a blast of electrical energy. Make a spellcasting roll. So the 16 against a target number of 12, your electrical attack arcs forward and slams into the demon soldier, which takes 2 points of penetrating damage you can do nothing about. And he also gets a save and throw to avoid losing his main action. So demon soldier, and it's constitution, I think, yes?
Yep, stamina needs 14.
This should be easy.
Oh, shit.
As the electrical jolt hits the creature, it just looks down and chuckles.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind then.
Yeah. Okay, so Sword Mage 2, that's the one that's wounded. He's not going to press the attack at the moment. He'd been set on fire once, he didn't take well to it. So Marc, it's Sandreena to go. Marc, it's Sandreena to go.
Marc! Right, hang on. I'll call
Telephone
him
again.
Be right back.
Do you just want to make his rolls for him? If he's that tired, just let him sleep.
Bollocks to that, right? Be right back.
Brian, what's
Yes.
happened to the turn order?
What do you mean what's happened to the turn order? Describe what you're seeing and I'll see if I can tell
What
you.
I'm saying is a turn order where you have combat round 5,
Mhm.
you have one of the flying things for 14, a summoner for 10, a summoner for 16, and a demon soldier.
For 17.
So you're only
That's quite odd.
you're only seeing entries that are on your level. You're not
Okay.
seeing the entries on other levels.
Right, so
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not
we
seeing
don't have a turn
me,
order.
and I'm not seeing Celeste, and I'm not seeing Lanken.
What Edwyrd?
Right, that's okay
What
because
idiot.
I am, so I'll call you out when you go.
Mm-hmm.
That's because you used to be on the other level, so it's
He's
still
back.
treating you as if you were. So Marie, you will act after the next demon soldier, for example.
Right.
Then Lanken will. Yes, hello Marc, it's Sandreena to go. What would you like to do?
Taunt the demon.
Okay, go for it.
put oops again. Nice.
That's a hit, and with 4 stunt points, what would you like to use the stunt points for, and how much damage you want? How much damage have you done? Not do you want to do? That's not how it works. I want to do 400, please. Oh, all right then. Fuck me, that's killed a demon. See,
I will use...
World's most
let's
generous
see.
GM.
you just tell me how it pans out.
Yeah.
I will use lightning attack
Nice one.
and skirmish.
Okay, roll the damage first, then, and then we'll skirmish him, and then we'll do the lightning attack.
Oh, that's nice damage. Bloody
Shit,
hell.
that really is. Aye. Okay, so your savage fury just raining blows down on this badly injured demon, drives it back out of the way so that the others can now start to make their way into the hall. You follow it and press your attack. Go ahead and roll your second attack then, please. Also, I'm just going to swap over to the Games Master's lair and get rid of... I'm just going to swap over to the fucking Games Master's lair and get rid of... There we
...
Okay, so Sandreena's second attack is also a hit. Do feel free to roll the damage. Okay.
9.
A lot in total.
Would you like to describe how this happens?
Yeah. Basically, the blows break through the guard, and as it does, I get my sword underneath and up through its helmet or whatever it's wearing.
Right,
Through the skull,
not actually wearing anything, but up through, we'll say under its chin,
under its jaw.
straight through and up through the brain. So you jab the blade up through under its chin, straight through its open mouth and out the top of its skull. Shing! And as you pull the sword out, the thing just slumps to the ground and starts to dissolve into a puddle of black ichor. Okay.
Yep.
So that's all defences on the ground floor have now been destroyed.
Yay.
So next up is Rowena Shadowend. What would you like to do?
I'm going to cast Puppets of Fate.
Oh God. Okay, go on. I wouldn't care. I was the one that was saying to her, you know, you should play. One of your things should definitely be Fate magic. It's so
Yeah.
cool.
So if this is low-level fate magic, what does it go into later on?
Oh, honestly, it's an impressive arcana. Let's just put it that way. Okay, so that's a definite success with 4 stun points, and you've gained 5 in the Puppets of Fate pool.
Okay.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. So what would
I'm
you like
going
to
to
use
put
the 4
the
stun
spell
points?
power up.
Yep.
With the maximum of 3, so my Puppets of Fate power will be 18,
Right.
and I'll lose the other one.
Can I just say there's no point because nobody makes a saving throw against Puppets of Fate.
Oh,
Ah, right, yeah. That's the point.
I just make them. No, they have to re-roll.
No, that's...
Oh, that's right. It's against just my basic, isn't it?
Oh, sorry, no,
And
no, you're right, not me. I'm confusing it with Hands of Fate. No, forget I said that. It's been a long day. I'm talking bollocks. Right. So you're gonna put your
No change.
fuck off. It also that's 4, not 5, because I'm treating it as a hands of. Sorry. Do go ahead and tell me what that makes your spell power then.
18.
Shit. Right.
It's very hard.
Yeah.
Okay. So 4 Puppets of Fate. With a spell power of 18, that's what they're going to need to save against if it comes. That was your major action. Do you have a minor action that you'd like to do at all?
I can heal as a minor action, so I'm going to try and use Kyra Gay on
Lanken.
Lanken's in a bad way, isn't he?
He is in
He's in
quite
a
a
really
bad way.
bad
He's
way.
also locked in mortal combat with this demon, so you can try and fix him. But he'd be doing that thing where somebody's trying to pull somebody away so they can, help them out. And he's like, let me go, I'm going to fucking kill him.
There you go. I rolled 14, so I think that's a pass.
It is a pass, and you get, because you got Kairagi, you get double your stunt dice, which is 6, so that's 12. Then you add the 3, that's 15.
Wow.
Kairagi is so good, Jesus.
Oh, it really is. So plus 15.
I get
I
a feeling.
swear to God, I didn't min-max this character.
No. Right.
I get the
Meanwhile,
feeling
as
that
you're
he's
like,
out.
as you're bandaging Lanken and slapping things on, you have to keep going. Well, you stay still, and he's like, "I'll fucking kill him! I'll fucking kill him!" As he's madly slashing at this demon. So let me just have a look at Lanken's.
So I've got 6 in Puppets of Fate, yeah?
How have you got 6?
No, 4.
4.
Sorry, I miscounted. 1,
Yes.
2, 3,
But it
4.
was 5,
4.
you said, because it
4.
was 4.
You
4 on
don't
the
get
stunt
plus
thing.
1. You don't get plus 1. As I mentioned later, I was treating it like Hands of Fate.
Right, yeah, because you
Yeah.
die.
Right, so gets stabby with his dagger.
No, at this point, I think
fuck's
Kairagi's
sake.
like better than healer magic.
He's got a stun point. Okay.
Single stun point.
So let's see what he's going to do with this stunt point. He's going to skirmish the demon. Oh, right, okay. So he lunges forward and drops down. As he drops down, he sweeps the demon's rear leg and stabs it in the thigh, whilst also pushing it over his knee so that it falls down the stairs. Boof, 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 boof. But let's do the damage first. So the standard damage is 12, and then the bouncing down the stairs like a twat damage is another 5. 17 points of damage to the demon.
Done.
That's 5. So it's
I think
12
it's
gets
more
through.
damage to his ego than anything else.
Oh, and you can see Lanken's like leaning over the stairs going, "Aye, how do you like them apples?"
Oh, God.
Okay, so, and it is the next... Hold on a minute. I don't see... His cultists don't seem to be getting... Something's gone a bit wrong here, I think.
I did ask.
No, we've just been killing them all.
Because that's why I didn't think it was
No,
my goal, because I can't see myself on the turn order.
Hold on. So,
Ah, the cultists are on here, Bryan.
so it is Edwyrd.
So they can
Go ahead.
Easy.
Twat 'em.
Can I shoot the demon on the lower level?
Yes, you can just lean over the railing and fire. Yeah.
Ping.
Because, I mean, the summoners, they've been interrupted at this point, so, like you said, it took them 4 rounds.
Yeah.
The demon's more dangerous.
Yeah.
Shoot.
16, that's
16
a
a
hit.
hit?
Yeah, that's a hit.
Good. Then he's taking 10 damage.
10 damage, so that's 5 gets through. Twang! The arrow sticks in his shoulder and rips it out. Looks up at you.
Never rip out an arrow, it's bad for you.
He's,
bad for your health.
yeah, I don't think anybody's told him that. So it's this summoner that you ignored to shoot the demon is now going to stab you in the back.
I saved his life, I could have stabbed him.
Saved his life by not killing him. Yeah. He's going to... He can't stab you in the back, actually. He's going to hit you with a staff instead. He's not. He's going to arcane blast you. Bosh.
Is he? Oh, he's missed.
So,
Yeah.
has he missed?
Yeah.
With
but
plus
defense
1
14.
because he's attacking
15.
from behind?
Well, my defense is 15. But
He's hit you, though.
but what about ranged combat at point blank? Isn't it like at a negative?
No.
Oh.
So he blasts you in the back, you take 9 points of damage.
You know what? I don't like that.
I bet you don't. So
Quite frankly, I'm opposed to that.
one of the sword mages from downstairs, let's see which one it was. It's this one, is now going to launch an attack up the stairs. So just delete them
Oh,
from
that's the
that
guy
one.
that was on fire, isn't it?
No, it's the other guy. He's in the other tower.
Oh,
He comes charging up the stairs. Oh shit, wrong tower. He comes charging up the stairs. Comes out here. Spots the injured mage across the way and runs him through. You can see the mage that did such a good job of holding you all off for so long has just been run through by this angry
The
swordsman.
mage is getting run through.
Down he goes. And then the sword mage turns to face Master Joachim. And it's Captain Osmar to go next. So Cap will also come up the stairs. I'll just delete him from that level and bring him up to this level. Put that right there. So he comes running up the stairs. He's going to attack Master Joachim. So he charges him and barrels into him, knocking him flying flat on his backside, and quite a bit of damage as well. So let me just bosh. So that is. So it's not that much damage. It's only 6, which yeah. -6. Okay, so sword mage from downstairs, the other sword mage, this is the one that was on fire, has finally decided that no, fuck it, he is going to come back into the fight. Now that he's healed himself a little bit as well, he's going to come up the stairs, copy, so delete them from there.
would it be a surprise attack if he's sneaking up behind the demon soldier?
Oh, of course, because he's going to wind up behind the demon, isn't he? I'm just going to put him here for now. I'm going to add his hit points that he healed back on. So yes, so he gets this. So I'll just add to his number. So he comes running up and yeah, he's just going to attack the demon with his sword, I think. That's a hit for. Let's see how much damage gets through. 2. Still, the demon's in quite a bad way, actually. So it's Sandreena to go. Do you want to go wake him up? Or do you just want to roll for him?
No, he's me.
Sandreena's basically going to make her way up the stairs after the others as quickly as possible.
Okay, so I'm going to move you over to
Before
the
she falls
next.
asleep.
I'm going to move you over to the next map. You come out here. So you're in a room with, there's an imp, and fairly near you, there's also Master Joachim, who's now locked in combat with Captain Osmar. It's only taken you a minor action to get up the stairs, and you still have a little bit of movement left, so what would you like to do?
It looks like, sorry to interrupt, but it looks like Joachim's dead. He's got a big red cross on him.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I've done something wrong there.
And this other guy here, he's not supposed to be.
No, he is dead, yeah.
Alright.
Joachim's not though, so
Well,
let me just see what his hit points should be.
Wait, hang on. Jenny, can you see through Marc's eyes as well?
No, it's just, he's come up, well yeah, I guess he's come up and it's the upper levels are on the same map layer.
And he already had 4
Oh, are
damage
they?
and he took
I was
12 of
wondering,
16.
like, how are you on 2 screens at once?
Yeah,
That
it's
sounds...
like the 2 towers are like
The 2
next to
towers are
each
on the
other.
same map.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry Mark, go ahead.
Can I charge
Yes,
Joachim and stab him in places he doesn't want to be stabbed?
you can indeed. What, like Scunthorpe?
Yeah, in the talkie.
It's okay.
Don't start with that. Oh, God.
Sunderland!
Okay, so you can run it up the stairs and thrust your sword straight through Joachim's side. 10 points of damage. Not armoured, so he's going to take the 10. That's minus 10. Yep. And that's him in quite a bad way then. and then you pull your sword back out, and it is Rowena's go. What would she like to do?
Oh, ready.
Yep.
Cool.
No, you already acted this round, didn't you? We had problems.
Yeah,
'cause
did.
there were, so it would be this summoner. So he's going to attack Celeste. Probably with magic though, because he doesn't have much he can do with anything else. So evocation chamber. He's going to try an arcane blast on you.
Okay.
18. That's a hit
Fucking hell, yeah.
for 10 damage. So his
Ouch.
blast of magical energy leaps forwards from his hands and slams into you. And then it is Lanken to go. So Lanken is going to leap over the balcony again and drop down with both of his knives out. Lands on the demon and just stab, stab, stab. Let's have a bit of a go. He seems a bit
He's not
annoyed about
happy with
something.
it.
He clearly doesn't like being threatened, you think seems to be what's upset him. He could have stayed where he was and thrown... Oh dear.
Oh.
Shit. Okay, so he's going to do...
Hold on.
Yeah,
I'm just having a look.
for what?
Oh,
That's one.
sorry, if he hadn't hit, I've still got 2 and
No, he's hit.
hands of
He's
hit.
hit. So
Yeah.
he has... he's going to do a lightning attack.
Mhm.
For 4, so that's another point in the... Oh dear. Right, that's a lightning attack.
Fuck's
He's go- it's not 4 for him actually, because of his special abilities. So he's going to also.
It's not 4 anyway, it's 3 anyways.
Yeah, it is. You're right. It's 3. Okay, so he's also going to do an extra dice of damage. He's going to do a thingy. What do you call it? Mighty blow.
Lethal blow.
Mighty blow. He hasn't got enough for a lethal blow. He's got 1 point left after that, so he will also stay away. So this would be the first dagger attack. He gets an extra d6 on top of that. So he stabs the demon in the neck for 13 points of damage, and then he stabs it again.
I'm sure the demon's saying that too.
Yeah. That's also a hit. So he stabbed it for 13 points of damage and then for 7 points of damage. So the 13 first. So it's 5. 8 gets through there. And then the second blow, he does another 2. So he's currently sat on a demon's back, just plunging daggers into it. Stab, stab, stab. Threaten me, will you fucker? Combat round 5, and it's the demon to go. So it's going to try and rip Lanken apart. Because it doesn't like being stabbed any more than he likes being threatened. So, demon soldier. Claw attack. 17, that's a hit. I can make a save and throw to see if I need to re-roll if you want to do it. I can
What do
hear
we
you
think,
about it.
Pimo? Should we let him let it go and see how it goes?
What was the thing's willpower last time? Because if it's
It's
high,
hard.
then it...
You don't know because it was a constitution save that to make it the last time.
Oh, shit. It's
Well-
probably going to be quite high, I feel. Like. Just let him take the damage, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I think it'll be okay. We've got
Mhm.
heal and stuff.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
At least
okay.
it didn't stunt.
So 9 points of damage to Lanken.
Yeah, he's fine.
Who takes... Yeah, he was quite heavily healed earlier. So that 9 points of damage is not as serious as it would have been. That's the demon done, so it's Edwyrd to go next.
Well, you know what? I actually wasn't very happy with being... was I stabbed? But no, I was Arcane Blast.
Arcane Blast.
I wasn't very happy with that, so I'm going to show him.
Because you are actually in the opposite. There we go. You're
By
going
the
to
way,
show him.
Bryan, I should be on the turn order at 12, but I'm not.
Let me just have a look. Yeah, you are.
So I can't see
You just
myself
can't
for
see
some
yourself.
reason.
Yeah,
but-
because it thinks you're on the other level because you were when you rolled. So only the Games Master can see both levels at once. You can only see the level it thinks you're on.
Right, okay.
I can't see my turn either, but
Well, it's your
trust in
turn now,
Bryan,
so
which
yeah.
is something that I never thought I would do.
Do you hear that though, Jenny? Do you hear how Ben trusts me? Do you hear that? I'm just going to make a little mark in the best friends column to say he goes up one and Jenny goes
really?
down
Oh my
one.
Just because Ben failed his perception checks.
Yeah.
Marc goes down second.
Right.
You're still ahead, Jenny. You're still ahead.
Is an 11 a hit?
Against the
Summoner.
Summoner. You're a... no, I don't think it is. Let me just pull him up. It is, yes. Just.
It is? Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Okay. Who keeps dropping out? Marie. Marie's dropped out.
When he dropped
the
it.
game.
Yeah, it's just been interrupted. Hold on.
Well, he's
Yeah, I
taken...
should have I appeared back in now? Yeah.
Yes, you have. Yeah.
Yes, you have, yeah.
He's taken that.
14 damage.
Okay, don't forget that you've also got 2 stun points.
I do, which one of them is going to be rapid reload, and then I guess, can I just skirmish him over the stairs?
You can.
On top of the demon?
Yep. So you shoot him in the
for the
stomach,
demon.
and as he stumbles about with this arrow straight through his vital organs, he just topples over the stairs and lands dead next to the demon.
What about on the demon?
Well, okay,
Can we
lands
make a
dead. If he lands on the demon, he also lands on Lanken, who's currently sat on the demon's shoulder. So I would say we'll have him miss.
Fine.
So the other summoner. Oh no, it's the dead summoner. Shit. Okay, the method.
Good.
So the method doesn't get an action this round, but it does get to remove the shock marker from the previous round. So it's Balore to go. What would you like to do, Lars?
I'm following Sandreena up the stairs.
You're following Sandreena up the stairs, so I'll grab Balore. Copy. And move you up onto this level. You come up into this summoning chamber where there's already a savage fight between 3 mages going on in one corner. There's an unengaged sword mage on your side over here who's just finished off one of the enemy mages. There's an imp over here. What would you like to do once you get to the top of the stairs?
I shall do a... let's see, icy grip on that imp.
Okay, go for it.
Right,
Bring the
16.
imp stats up as well, aren't they? Where's the imp actually? Yes, I think it must be. 16, did you say? Okay,
Yeah.
so not only that, but you have 4 stunt points you can use on magic stunts as well. So you have unleashed your yeah, the imp's not in there. You've unleashed your icy grip. The imp has taken 2 points damage, and it's going to need a save and throw from next round. But right now, I need to add it onto the initiative round. So there we go.
And for the what is it? Stunts. I've got
Yep.
4. You
You
said.
have, yeah, 4 stunt points.
Okay. And 2 points of it will go into mighty spell, so that's an extra d6.
Ouch. Okay, go ahead. Another 2
that's a
points there, so that goes
Yeah.
down again. Okay, so you can see the frost foreman on the imp as well, who's not entirely impressed by the whole malarkey, and eyes you angrily as it starts to freeze. You can see it's kind of shaken with the cold as well. Any more with the stunt? No, that would be everything, wouldn't it?
I've
Okay.
only got 2 more stunt points, so
Oh no, you can. Yeah, you can go ahead and use those if you want to.
can I do that stunt again?
You can't. No, you can't stack those. If you can stack them, there'll either be a plus next to them or there'll be a range like 1 to 3.
Right. Right. In that case, let me have a look. No, I'll just let them go.
Okay, so Celeste, it's you to go next.
Okay. Well, that summoner's attacking me, so I'm going to move over and attack him with my sword.
Okay, go for it.
Right.
Okay, so you move into the room and strike at this summoner. That's a hit. Roll the damage. 7 points.
Oh, that was shit damage.
It wasn't
Oh,
great,
well.
was it? Still, never mind. You slash him across the chest. He staggers backwards, clutching at his wound. He's not that hardy, but he did manage to kind of absorb a lot of the blow by stepping back just at the right time. So instead of cleaving deep, you've just kind of scraped the bone. You've not actually gotten any deeper than that, which is what saved his life. Sandreena to go. What would you like to do?
Marc?
I'm going to stab him again.
Okay.
I'm going to stab him again until he's dead.
Okay.
Song.
Fair enough. Okay, roll a hit. Shit,
Wow.
21. That's a hell of a hit. Okay, so you thrust your sword straight into the side of this rather beleaguered mage. Puncturing his side, he gasps as you draw the sword out. There's quite a bit of blood. He's holding one hand over the wound. Blood's oozing through his fingers. He's starting to realise that he's not going to win this, and he's starting to think what he should do about that.
Just sit down and die.
So-
Sit down and bleed out.
So, Marie, you to go.
Okay. I'm going to try and dash across and grab the book.
Right, okay. You dash across and grab the book. You're suddenly startled when it opens its eyes and a mouth on the front of the book opens and hisses at you.
It's like a cat.
Yeah, exactly. Give me a willpower, morale, or willpower courage roll, please.
I've got willpower, self-discipline.
Yeah, that one won't apply, I'm afraid.
Okay. Great willpower.
Sorry.
Right, you're not impressed by this book's
I'm
impotent
going
attempts
to
to
say
frighten
to
you.
it, naughty.
Sorry.
And then, does that class as a major or a minor?
That would class as a minor.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to use my major to arcane blast that summoner there.
Okay, go ahead.
When we've killed everything in here, can we summon our own demons?
No.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure that'd be a good idea.
I
Okay,
have
that's a
with
hit.
12.
Yes,
Brilliant.
that's a hit and with 3 stun points.
Well, there's my damage.
Nice.
Okay, 7 points of damage. He doesn't have any armor on, so that goes straight through. What would you like to do with the 3 stun points?
I'm going to use 2 of them for mighty spell to do an extra d6 damage.
Excellent. Okay, go ahead. 1. Okay.
Ooh, hardly worth it, was it?
Hardly. If he'd rolled a 6, you'd have killed him. That was all he had left.
Yeah.
Still seems to be all I had left because it won't take the 1 off. I'll try it that way around. There we go. Okay, so you hit him with a mighty spell. You can see him staggering under the impact of the attack. Not one of his better days. He is going to attempt to do a thing. He's going to try and kill Sandreena, so he's going to blast you himself.
You mean Celeste?
I do mean Celeste, yes. I think we've lost him. There it is.
What is that marker I've got on my character, by the way?
Probably a shield.
It's the shield you cast right at the start.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been keeping it up, so because I've got to spend a point every round.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh,
Fucking
16
hell.
points. Right, so he blasts this at you. He's going to use...
No, he's not.
Fucking hell.
Brilliant.
Okay, go ahead and decide what he's going to do.
Is this his magic stunts, yeah?
Yeah, this is magic stunts.
Bryan totally regrets recommending this.
I know, I really do. All the cool shit I haven't been able to do. So anyway, you're going to take 8 points of damage because you can't do anything about that.
Okay.
But go ahead and decide what he uses his 6-point of magic stunts on.
Skillful casting. Each magic point reduces the cost of the spell by 1.
Right, yeah.
So,
Oh, it was an arcane blast, so it doesn't cost anything anyway. But
alright, okay, so I can't really use that one then, can I?
he might do if he gets confused in the middle of the fight. But I'm going to say probably not, to be fair.
It's a shame there's not many spell stunts compared to like general combat.
Yeah, you should see the second edition that's coming out. There's a lot of them. Well, it's not actually a second edition. It's an advanced version, but it's backwards compatible with everything that's already out. So it's the same rules. There's just more stuff. There's more cool things you can do. Character progression's slightly different, but and there's a lot more stunts in it.
Okay, imposing spell. The effective spell is more dramatic than usual. Until the beginning of your next turn, anyone attempting to make a melee attack against you must make a successful willpower courage test. The target number is 10 plus your willpower ability. Those who fail must take a move or defend action instead.
Okay.
That would use 4 of them. And then powerful casting to increase the spell power by 2.
Again, spell power is not going to make any difference.
Oh, that's
There's
right,
No
'cause
saving
it's-
throws.
No saving
You
throws.
could do disrupt magic. It would get rid of a shield,
I
but then
can't.
it wouldn't be able to do anything
can't.
else. Why not?
Why?
It would get rid of Jenni's shield, but at least you wouldn't be doing any extra damage to her.
That's true.
So what are you going to do?
It's either that or an extra d6 damage, I guess.
Yeah.
I only have 14 hit points left.
So
We're
what are you
gonna do disrupt magic.
Okay. So, disrupt magic. Let's have a look. In addition to its normal effect, blah blah blah. Roll an immediate test for intelligence, Jenni, and if you have the power arcana, you can add that. If you don't, it's just an intelligence
Okay.
against your own spell power. Oh no! Wait a minute. It's not you. It's the.
Oh, okay.
The bad.
My spell
the
power
bad guy.
for protection magic's only 12, so
Right, you are. So it's actually this guy that needs to make his intelligence power, and I think he might have. Fuck it, he doesn't. Okay. Yep, that's your shield collapsed around you. You can actually feel take the shield icon off. You can feel it unravel, and then you're already starting to feel a little bit more vulnerable.
Exposed.
Lanken to go, and he's going to get stabby with the demon again. So he's 3 points stunts. So he gets a. Okay, he can do a lightning attack with that. So he's going to. So his first attack hit, and his second attack also hit. So his first attack did 10 points of damage, and his second attack did 10 points of damage. So,
Jesus
that's
Christ.
5 and 5, so that's a total of 10.
Bryan.
Shit.
Bryan.
Yeah.
The second attack would have only done 8 because you wouldn't get the pinpoint, but
Ah, good point. Yes.
it's only 2 less.
Yeah. Okay, so it's. Boing. You're quite right. Doesn't get the pinpoint attack with the second one. So, what he does is he goes ballistic, like stab, 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 stab. The demon's actually sagging to the ground. It's really starting to suffer under this flurry of blows as he just keeps stabbing it.
Not laughing now.
It's not looking well at all. It is going to try and finish him off in the hopes that it can get this psychotic human off its back. So
Big bad demon got killed by a thief.
yeah,
A thug, basically.
thug. Yeah.
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 So he is.
Front of the Blackwater, isn't it?
Yeah, sort of.
Pretty
Okay.
He was
demon
probably cocky at
soldier's
the
not-
start. Look at him now.
I know.
Yeah, he
like
was,
laughing
aye.
and stuff.
Okay, so he attacks Lanken and he has missed. Fuck.
Sucks to be you, demon boy.
Not the best
Edwyrd,
demon
you to go.
soldier, is he?
Not really, no. Edwyrd, you to go. What would you like to do?
I was taking big sip.
Right.
Right. I'm going to. I'll yell down, "Don't worry, Lang, I'll save you," and then I'm going to try and kill the demon.
Right, you are. Go for
Oh, this is
Take
the
all the credit.
romance that's gonna happen.
it.
No, I just want to take credit for killing the demon.
I'm only
Oh, that's going to miss it.
Don't take Lanken out to dinner.
joking. Yeah.
So you've scored a 12, so that's 13 because it's outnumbered. So let me just have a look
Oh, shit,
at the
yeah, you're
demon
right.
soldier.
I did
You only
rapid
needed
reload, so
11,
I mean,
so you hit.
is his defense that low? God, he's shit.
His armor's
When you
quite
look.
high though.
Yeah.
Possibly not
He's
high
taking 10 points of damage.
enough. Okay, so how would you like to destroy the demon?
I'll say it like that. I'll go like, I'll lean over and I'll be like, "Lang, I'll save you," and then I'll shoot it in any exposed area.
Right, you are. You fire.
And
the
Lang will
sh-
get covered in its black ooze.
Yeah, you fire a shot straight through the top of its cranium, and blood fountains out the top of its head as it collapses forwards. Bangs what's left of its head on the wall, then on the stairs, and then dunk, 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 down the stairs. Lands in a calendar.
And then I'll look at Lang and I'll be like, "Oh, you're lucky I was here."
Oh,
Okay.
he'll stab you next.
It is this imp to attack, and it is going to.
Oh, it's still squirming even though it's dead. Oh,
The imp is going to try a magic bolt on Captain Omar. That's a hit. And how would Marie like to spend its stunt points?
pardon me.
It's combat stunt points, isn't it? So
It can use either, because it's
Use either. Oh, that's good.
It can for this because it's the imp's version of an arcane blast.
It's really good.
is there any magic in the region of this imp?
Yeah, quite a bit.
So I could use all 5 to disrupt magic?
Yes, you can. You can take Captain Omar's magic shield down. So the magical blast hits Captain Omar. He staggers backwards slightly. There's a flash as his magical shield collapses, and his part of his shoulder is now smoking where this imp's hit him. And actually, that
Well, the
should
imp
have been.
would roll.
Sorry,
Wouldn't it? It should have rolled
It
to
should
see
have
if it
rolled,
could do that,
aye.
shouldn't it?
but fuck it.
There is still a chance that his shield might be there.
God, I don't hate him. Doing all this cool shit, and there he is going, but Right, okay, let's make a roll.
See, Bryan's happy with me remembering all the rules when it benefits him. When I'm calling out all the sixes.
I don't play against the party, I play for the plot and against
against
Ben. I play for the plot and against Ben, to be fair, but no, I don't. Okay, yeah, the imp has still collapsed. Oh shit, no, he hasn't, has he? Because Captain Omar's shield's still up. So it goes down temporarily and then just springs back into. And actually, I should have done the little Mephit first, who can finally act. He's so thrilled. He's so thrilled because he's going to hose all of you down with a blast from his fiery breath instead. So, let us begin. I will roll an attack against Celeste. You're the first one that would get hit in the blast.
Yeah.
So let's see how much damage you're going to take. That's the imp. I don't want the imp. I want
You're not
the...
enough to kill me
Sure.
again.
Where
Is
the
there a specialization
fuck?
mages can take where they don't take penalty from armor?
No, I don't think so.
Shame.
Not that I'm aware of off the top of my head. Hold on, I seem to have lost my methods. Oh, there we go.
Lost your method.
Yeah, I'm going to have to say it, Doctor.
That sounds like a euphemism for losing your
does.
marbles if ever I heard one.
He used to be great, but ever since that incident, he's lost his methods.
Is it painful?
Yeah. What was I doing? I think I have lost my methods.
The method was
Breath
running
attack.
away.
No, that's right, so it was. So breath attack on Celeste.
Fucking hell.
Oh, look, and stun points. How would Marie
Stop,
like to
stop,
use a stun
Stop,
point?
stop.
Yeah.
Because I was going to do
Puppets?
Puppet's Fate. Yeah.
Okay, so you might not have to use a stun point at all. Shite. Okay, I think it's going to fail this.
Yep.
Yeah, it's failed.
Failed.
So it's going to have to re-roll that attack.
Yeah.
12, is that still a hit?
Just because
Okay.
without my shield, it
Yeah.
would just
Sorry,
hit.
Jenny, but
It's still
No,
a hit, but
alright.
it's
that
lost
was
to
the
5
least
stun
damaging
points.
thing I could do with you.
No, that's fine. At least it's lost its stun points. So Jenny, you take 7 points of damage from fire.
Ah, that's okay. No, Marie, because I would have rather that than have taken the other damage.
Lanken
stun
got out the
points?
way.
That could have done.
Let's see who else is within the blast radius. This mage over here is within the blast radius. So
I'll be fine. I've got a healing potion. So fuck off.
You are looking pretty orange.
oh Christ, it missed him. And I think Edwyrd, you're downstairs, so it needs to
Yeah.
score
No, I'm
2
not.
higher than.
And
Oh no, you're still up
and
here.
I'm a-
I'm not. Yeah, I'm still up here.
Okay, so
I was shooting down the balcony.
that's right. So
Oh, it's just a
15
hit.
is a hit. Okay, so you get
Just.
caught in the blast of the flames. You take 10 points of fire damage. And Rowena's up here, I believe.
Yeah, I'm up over at the altar.
Yeah.
Missed you.
Holding out the book.
Yes.
Ah.
So this
that's
gout of
something.
flame envelops most of you. You're all kind of crispier than you were a moment ago. So,
just got a little hotter.
Lars, it's Balore to go. What would you like to do?
I shall fire another icy blast at the imp,
Right, go for it.
but also can the imp roll his constitution stamina?
Of course.
Ah, yeah.
Should have done earlier, shouldn't I? So his constitution,
Icy blast stack.
Icy grip.
icy grip.
Yeah, do they stack?
Well, he would take the extra damage each round.
Oh.
So. Right, okay, so he's failed, so he took another bunch of damage.
Right.
So if you
That's
want to roll the damage,
another d6.
another d6, yeah,
and
go ahead
minus-
and roll that. And -2 to his speed as well.
Yeah.
Shit, that's another 3 off. He's down to 13 left. Okay, so go ahead and make the cast roll for this round. That's a pass. No, it's not. It's not. It's a
Ah,
miss by
what?
1.
Fuck.
No. He's passed one.
You
I've
have.
still got 2 hands of fate.
You
I now
have.
only have 1.
Mhm.
Haha.
That's 1 point. So fate intervenes, and you've managed to cast the spell successfully. So it's
Thank
hit it again.
Thank you
So
again.
it takes another d6.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
Ooh. Right, you are.
That's a lot of damage.
So each round now it's going to need to make 2 saving throws, otherwise it's going to take 2 lots of damage.
Mm. Mhm.
Okay, so Celeste, what would you like to do?
Well, I presume as a minor action, I can take healing potion.
Yes, you can.
Let's
You
just
know,
see.
you can also actually give me a perception hearing test, everybody, please.
Okay, just a second.
Oh.
12.
I got
Everybody,
stun points.
both towers.
Oh shit.
Both towers, yeah.
Right, okay.
Feledour got stun points too.
Nope. I'm too busy.
15.
Okay,
Out of 15
anybody who
with
gets
six.
15 or better hears the
Mhm.
sound of reinforcements arriving downstairs.
Ah,
Oh.
okay.
Bugger. If they're undead, I'm going to bloody.
Well, hopefully they're not
Hey
undead.
Bryan.
Yeah.
Feledour got 6 stun points
For
for the healing test.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
another one for the complication pool.
okay, so that's 17 you're on now.
Fucking hell. Okay.
3
I
points
got
off
5.
another.
Oh, can we actually use our points?
For what? Sorry, what points? Complication points, no.
No, the stun points.
Yes.
Oh.
But you just hear and
They
move.
are our.
They are
mean,
your
could-
side, yes.
Okay, that's all I want to know.
Yeah. So it's more mages on your side are arriving downstairs to reinforce you.
Because if it wasn't dead, I would have been like, fuck's sake.
What
More fight.
do I roll for the healing potion that I got from the mages?
Did you not make a note of?
Nope, because you didn't say. You just said we had
I
healing
will-
potions. And
Oh, well, that's what you
magic
blame me,
potions.
I will tell you as
It is
soon
your
as I
fault.
find one.
I think it's 3d6 plus Constitution. It is, yes.
Okay, just a second there.
What he said.
And Mark, it's Sandreena to go.
Hang on a minute, I haven't had my major action yet.
Okay, but I thought we'd need some advance time to make sure that Mark was awake.
Hey!
Hang on a minute.
So, Mark, you can be planning what you're. I mean, you can be doing what you're going to do. It's not going to make any difference. Sandreena's in a different tower, so they're not going to affect.
Well, it's
you.
about to make a major difference to Master Joachim.
Right,
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna attack the summoner with my sword. Hopefully, I
Okay.
roll better this time.
11 to
No
beat.
doubt.
Yeah, that's a yeah. You bring your sword down. He brings up his staff and parries. You bring the sword
that's
round. He
better.
parries. You bring your sword down again, and he fails to parry, and you slash him across the face. 12 points of damage. And would you like to describe how that happens?
I'll shout, "That wasn't very nice," to him and stab him through the throat.
Okay. On the last blow, you bring the sword back and thrust it through his throat, yelling, "That wasn't very nice." It goes straight through his throat. His eyes bulge as he. And he collapses to the ground,
Sounds like
Jenni.
you've got a block.
making apparently the same noise as I do whenever I have to hear our Prime Minister speak.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jenny, you have to say that wasn't very nice in the Monty Python style voice.
So, Mark, how would Sandreena like to kick Master Joachim in?
No, you could actually. I know that this goes against everybody's ethos, but you could take him alive for trial.
You took the last one alive.
Could do, yeah.
Yep.
Because we need to keep the mages on side, and even though they're like bad mages, they're still masters in the
Yeah.
mage school. And if we go around murdering them, we're no keeping them on side.
Okay, so what would you
Yeah, I
like?
think we keep them alive.
Okay. Well, bear in mind if you're attacking them and you would normally kill them, you drop their health to 0. You can choose to pull the blow and take them, like knock them unconscious, or force them to surrender instead.
Non-lethally
Yep.
stab someone.
Or
in
you
the
could
face.
just try and intimidate them into surrendering now. It's up to you.
Non-lethally stab them through the heart.
I'll knock him out.
Okay, make an attack. 17, that's a hit. Go ahead and roll the damage. Okay. So you slam them upside the head with your sword in the hopes of like the pommel of your sword in the hopes of knocking them out. You can see like reels backwards, slightly concussed, but it hasn't quite done the job. So it is Rowena to go next.
So the only thing, sorry, my screensaver's just tried to kick in, so my screen's black. Right. The only thing that
blind.
we've still got against is the method,
Yes,
Yeah.
and if you kill those,
they explode.
they explode.
Yes, they do. It's
So
at
can
full
I-
health though.
Can I quickly flick through this book
Mhm.
to see if there's a spell where you can dispel the method, send it
Yep.
back where it came from?
Okay, give me a research test.
Yeah. This is where we find out Rowena can't fucking read.
Yeah, so it's
Would that
Intelligence.
just be intelligence?
Yeah.
No.
Nope. So yeah, some of this is written in quite complicated language. In fact, you're not even sure that it's Eleden, because you don't
well.
understand about half of it. Okay, so it's
Well, you would
Lanken
understand it.
who is going to storm up the stairs and stab the Mephit in the nose because he's really pissed off now.
In the nose.
Yeah. So he comes running up the stairs and stab. And he's hit. For get his pinpoint, so that's 10 points of damage to the Mephit. There we go. He's forgotten that they explode. That's his problem. Okay, so it is the next combat round, and that demon's dead, so I don't think we need to worry about that. So Edwyrd, you to go.
Well, I'll shoot it as well.
Go for it.
The method.
Yeah, go for it. That's a hit, and with 3 stun points. Actually, I'm not sure it is a hit. Double check. No, it's a miss.
Oh.
How much?
3.
No, I've only got
no.
one Hands of
I
Fate.
should have aimed. Should have aimed.
Okay, so the method to go. It's going to blast you all with fire again. So let me start. Starting with Lanken.
It's a little shit, isn't it?
Fire breath on Lanken. Missed on Celeste.
Just
12.
hit.
Just hit, and with 2 stun points as well. I am going to use a armor piercing.
Are you?
Oh yeah, I'm going to use whatever Marie tells me to use.
To be fair, I have no armor, so it's not going to make any difference.
Good point. Might as well let my stupid call stand on.
Yeah, you might as well.
8 damage.
Okay.
Who's next? Let's have a look.
I couldn't put my shield up again because I had to take a potion, but that's alright.
Right, you've got the sword mage, so you get Edwyrd, and you've got me.
Okay, so let's see if it hits the sword mage. Yes, that's a hit. And that's 5 damage to the sword mage. 5. So Edwyrd next. Automatic hit, maximum damage. No, 10, that's a miss. And I think actually Rowena might be out
Were
of
you,
range
were you
anyway.
even aiming at me, Mr. Method?
I think the book stopped animating. Oh, there it is now.
Whoa, that's moving the little fucker. Get back there. Get back there. Get fucking back there. Let's try that again with the right thingy on. Yes, okay, can hit you as well. So, breath attack against Rowena. 14 with 3 stun points.
Well, the 3 stunt points, these are combat stunt points.
You're going to take a socking great 3 points of damage anyway.
It's that book
It's
you're
going
hiding
to
behind.
threaten Lanken.
Shit. Okay. And he's like, I'll kill you, I'll kill you, I'll kill you. And Lanken's like, don't you fucking start, you little shit.
And it's going to skirmish. It's going to skirmish Celeste 2 yards back.
Down the stairs.
Okay.
Alright.
Excellent. Because I wanted to move back. But hey.
Okay, so you, Celeste gets skirmished back over here. Lanken gets enraged by being threatened. The imps
He's like,
go next, so the imp's going to need 2 saving throws.
Lanken's wondering why everything is like taunting him.
Yes. Okay, the imp has failed twice, so Lars, do you want to do 2d6 damage to it, please?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh dear, this might finish it if you get a good enough roll. Which you didn't. It came close.
Still a decent amount.
Yeah, so the imp's in quite a bad way as a consequence. It's frozen almost solid. There's icicles forming off its nose. Sorry, the method rather.
Rod, you said
No, it
nose
wasn't.
there.
It wasn't.
It was the
Yes.
end, yeah.
Yeah. Celeste, you to go. What would you do?
Oh shit. I'm gonna shout to Lanken, get out the way because they explode. And I'm gonna cast. Actually, I'll cast Joel on it.
Right, go for it.
Because I'm fed up of it frying everyone. Hang on. Just past it.
You have indeed. So that's 2 points of damage. Penetrating. So that's 7 left. And it needs a saving throw. The thing seems to be over here now.
I'm also going to recast my Arcane Shield,
Right.
which was a fail.
Yeah.
By how many?
1.
No, it's a pass.
Yay!
But I'm out of Hands of Fate now.
Okay, so
thank you.
Fate has now stopped smiling on you quite so much, but the method is now jolted, so he's going to fuck's sake, he's going to lose his next major action. Sandreena, you to go.
I'm going to try it again and knock out Joachim.
Right, you are. Go ahead. Having pummeled him the last time, you try it again. Smack him across the bridge of the nose with the pummel of your sword. Thump. That's a
Naughty.
hit. Go ahead and roll the damage.
Louise smack a naughty dog
13.
on the nose with your
Okay.
finger. Naughty.
As his nose breaks, crunch, you see that he's like, ooh, thumps, slumps to the ground and slides down the wall unconscious. Just as all the reinforcements from the other areas come pouring up the stairs. The imp, which is like now on its own, looks around and goes, ah! As one of the mages goes, poof, and it just disintegrates as he hits it. That's the imp gone. And meanwhile, there'll be reinforcements coming up your stairs as well. Unfortunately, about 3 of them open. Wait a minute. They know that the methods explode.
I did shout to Lanken about it on my go as well.
Yeah. Well, I'll say they're coming up the stairs and spot the method, so they're a touch more cautious about what they're going to do. So they know
Yeah.
if they kill it, it's going to explode and possibly take out this wounded comrade. So the reinforcements on your side are kind of holding off, waiting to see what's going to be best to do. Marie, your go. What would you like to do?
I'd like to ask the book how you get rid of the methods.
Right, okay. You ask the book how you get rid of the methods, and it goes. You see, like pages turning, and it just flops open at a particular ritual.
So can I obviously this isn't my area of expertise. Could I shout to one of them, who can get rid of this thing? I've found the spell.
Anybody that can read it, essentially, now.
Well, I'm presuming I can't read it because I'm not that kind of mage.
Possibly not, because it's in an old arcane language.
Yeah.
But the sword mage over here can.
Yeah.
Okay.
He comes over, running over to have a look at the book and starts recanting the ritual. It will take 4 combat. Wait a minute, this is a method. It will take 3 combat rounds to dispel it. Meanwhile, Lanken.
Probably be dead by then, though.
Lanken is going to stab it.
He's just not going to stop.
It's
yeah.
just not. Okay, so that's a critical hit. He's going to use 3 stunt points. He will use 2 of them for a mighty blow and 1 for a skirmish. So he kicks it and pushes it backwards at the same time. He thrusts a blade forward. So the blade hits it right in the face as he kicks it backwards. So
Right,
let's just see what happens. Right, 10. Gets an extra d6 damage on top of this. That's 7 plus. That's 11 points of damage. So as he hits it, it hits it right in the face through the eye. You can see the thing screaming as it pierces its eye. He kicks it, it starts flapping its wings, tumbling around backwards, trying to get itself righted. Meanwhile, this dagger's sticking in its brain, and eventually it just... But fortunately, he was smart enough to kick it backwards, and it lived just long enough to be out of the way before it went off.
Nice.
And with that, you have managed to secure the evocation chambers. Both chambers are now held by your side. All the enemies are either dead or captured. The demons destroyed. The reinforcements that have arrived here, several of them are from the catacombs, and tell you that the enemy's been overrun in the catacombs as well. They're now under the faculty's command again. And point of fact, you can hear bells ringing, and the horn of Escallion sounds again to tell you that the battle for Starswater Academy has come to an end, with your side on top. You've managed to secure all of the contested areas. You've captured a lot of the enemy. You've killed a lot of them as well. To be fair. Oddly enough, the forces of the faculty were less merciful than you were.
All right.
This was kind of... They weren't taking people alive. They were just like, get it done, whatever it takes. Nonetheless, now that it's all over, they are a little bit more merciful with their captives. But we'll talk a little bit more about that perhaps next week. So, well done. Thank you very much for turning up, and well done in retaking Starswater Academy, or at least the parts of the academy that you were involved in the fighting for. What's left of the academy, there's a lot of damage. There's some of the gardens are on fire, some of the towers have been badly damaged, one of them's toppled completely. There's something in the region of about 40 dead scattered between the two sides, and there are the rest of
Probably
Mordrain's
caused most of them.
the rest of Mordrain's faction are now under arrest, leaving the faculty with a slight problem of they've never had a prison before because they've never needed one. They have, however, confiscated all their magical foci. But again, as I say, we'll talk perhaps a little bit more about that next week. For now, it's time simply to celebrate your victory in recapturing the Starswater Academy and in bringing the mages of the Academy onto the side of the rebellion.
Yay!
Draw the curtains there. So thanks for joining us. Those of you who have been watching the show at home, thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. Next week we'll move beyond the Academy onto the next part of Traitor's Fate, once the party have decided whether they are, well, exactly what they're going to attempt to do next. Before we let you go, however, Jenni has something she'd like to tell you.
Yes, don't forget to check out Gethsemane Games Twitter account at Gethsemane Games, and also Bryan's Patreon.
Indeed so, where you will be able to receive the maps we've used for this in the next few days. They'll be going up. There's also a gigantic map went up recently of the Archmage's tower and dungeon levels from one of our other live stream shows. A bunch of other maps on there, some games, some system free adventures, and there's also my first book, the post-apocalyptic story of Pandora's Wake, is up there as well. Canopsia is on there. So do feel free to support that. It's only £3 a month for the lower level.
A day.
A day? No, it's not a day, it's a month. Alternatively, if you don't like to commit permanently, which I entirely understand, but you love what we do, I am fueled largely by coffee and fig rolls. So if you would like to buy me a coffee, check out Bryan-Irving or Gethsemane Games on Buy Me a Coffee, and you can do exactly that, which will keep me going long enough to write some more adventures. In the meantime, thank you very much for joining us. If you've enjoyed this show, also check out our post-apocalyptic one, Pandora's Age. Start with stage 1 and then stage 2 is sort of the second campaign, which we're in the middle of at the moment. If you'd like to see some more fantasy, we have a different group of players on a Sunday that is currently on hiatus, but check out Tower of Saragossa, which is, I think there's 21 episodes in that. And that's it for now. So from us, do stay safe, take care, and good night.
Good night.
No.
Right.